what's right. Fight for your life. When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside, you gotta take a stand. It don't have to hide. If you hurt my friends, then you hurt my pride. I gotta be a man, I can't let it slide. I am a real American, fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American, fight for what's right, fight for your life. I feel strong about right and wrong, and I don't take trouble for very long. I got something deep inside of me. Courage is the thing that keeps us free. I am a real American, fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American, fight for what's right, fight for your life. I am a real American, fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American, fight for what's right, fight for your life. If you hurt my friends, then you hurt my pride. I gotta be a man, I can't let it slide. I am a real American, fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American, fight for what's right, fight for your life. I am a real American, fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American, fight for what's right, fight for your life. I am a real American, fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American, fight for what's right, fight for your life. I am a
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Greetings, universe! My name is Orbital Bacon, and I am certified G1 and a real freaking prime. Welcome to another live stream. It's Wednesday, halfway through the week, and if you're feeling like I'm feeling, well then you feel like sterner stuff. Wooga wooga and booga booga bim bams and flum bums. What's going on, bacon ears? It's time, surf's up, boys. Surf's up. Put that bacon in the sky. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Dude, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling some wooga. I'm feeling some booga. I'm zooking out. Put those bacons up. I'm going to give you a shout out as we get going, guys. It surfs up. It's Surf's Up. It's time. It's time. We're going to be surfing through some nostalgia. We got some weird shit for you tonight here. Some weird adaptations, some things that you thought, why did they make this into a cartoon? And how come we can't watch it on YouTube? So yeah, we got a lot to get into. I'm hyped. Put that bacon up. I'm going to give you guys a shouts out as we get going on here before I get into too much hot dogging and grandstanding. I see Nzeru in the chat, No Name, OVA, Drunken Taoist, Mobius One. What's going on, buddy? We got Boozy, Painting and Rambling. I can see you in the chat now. I can see in the chat that glitch is over. Richard Hooper is here. Darth Zed, Taverns Pull, Millerin. Man, it's good to see a lot of wrenches. Those are coffee members, channel members there. Good to see you. Good to see you. We got Sam 2K in here. B Sizzo, if I'm saying that right. Hail, buddy. Hail.
Wish they'd make another adaptation after this over.
Oh, okay. Let's see what you got there, Hieoni. Thank you for a ticket to ride on the Booga train right there. We got Kyle J. Says, hey, curious question, but is your avatar an anime character? Am I crazy? Technically, no, it's not an anime character. It's from a comic book, an indie comic called Common America. Highly recommend you check it out. It's very based. So yeah, it's got waifus in it. And it's based, and this is the villain, actually. But, you know, hey, I got the blessing from the creators.
Off topic, but here's to a brighter, better America.
Wooga Wooga and Booga Booga Mobius One. Hail. Hail, buddy. Let's go. Brighter and better future. Indeed. Indeed. We got Sane Adam in the chat. Alchemy, Taverns Pool. I'm going to try to get through these guys. Let's go. We got Painting and Rambling with a visit from the Gyat Fairy.
On the one hand, it's long and I would suggest skipping ahead some. On the other hand, curiosity may make you want to watch it all. Technically, adaptations.
There's a little bit of phrasing in there, buddy, but all right, we'll check it out. We'll check it out. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's see what you got. We got Alchemy and Taverns pulling here. Keshi Head, Imputi. We got Michael Russo with the ticket to ride.
Baconeers. Thought I'd share this one. Bacon, there's a little language.
Oh no! Language! Oh, heavens to Murgatroyd! What are we gonna do? Oh, we can't have any language. We can't be ruffling any feathers now. Ooh. No, thank you, Michael Russo. Thank you for the heads up. I do appreciate that's considerate of you. Okay, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. And thank you for the ticket to ride on the Booga train right there. We need to get the Booga train going off the rails, okay? Get it leaving the station going off the rails. Let me get through the rest of these shout out here. I see Mr. Caster Hoppers in chat. Dude, Caster Hopper, aka Quaster Hopper, we broke the curse, buddy. We broke the curse. You've been a stream boss now. Let's go. I mean, you've been stream boss before, but I don't know. It's just kind of funny. You've been defeated so many times recently, but you finally broke the curse. Let's go. I see RB is in the chat. Wooga Wooga, Starscream, Prince of the Abyss, Bioshock, Superman. Let's go. Adam for Christ. Bless you, brother. We got Ryan Cadell, 46 Savage, Neo 007, Daharka 88. Hail, what's going on, buddy? We got Ambient Expanse. Let's see, Reed, Hunter Batista. Scrolling down, guys. Give me just a second to catch up with the chat here. I kind of lost my place. Oh, well. Okay, I might be just skipped over a whole bunch of people. Clint Vincent. Let's see. Diego Del Sol. I lost my place completely. Sorry, guys. You know, I'll try to keep an eye out in the chat, give you a shouts out as we go along. Of course, you can yell at me through a super chat. And tonight, since it's channel surfing, if you have a bit of nostalgia, maybe a movie trailer, a commercial, a toy commercial, something like that you want us to take a look at, you can put that in a super chat. We'll watch it tonight. It doesn't have to be on theme. I don't require that you guys stay on theme. Whoa. I don't think you meant to do that. Holy fucking shit. Whoa, dude. Okay, I don't think you meant to do that. Whoa, buddy. Bloodwork with $420. What the shit? Holy shit. Okay, I think you meant to do 420, but holy shit! Did you mean to do that? Bloodwork, did you mean to do that? What the fuck? Whoa! Holy shit! If you didn't mean to do that, I'll give you a refund, man. I'll give you a refund. I understand if you slip. If you slip there, because normally you do 420.
Oh God. It's Bloodwork.
It's like you knew it, man. Your period key ain't operating tonight. Okay, don't worry, buddy. I'll give you a refund, okay? I'll give you... Do you have a way of contacting me? Do you have a way of contacting me after the stream, like on Discord or email or something? Just get a hold of me so I can... Because I'll probably have to do it through PayPal, is my guess. As I'll probably have to issue it through PayPal, maybe Cash App, I don't know. But don't worry, man. I'm not going to screw you out of that. Holy shit, that was insane. That was insane. Yeah, just holler at me after the stream, buddy. I'll take care of you, okay? Thank you, though. Thank you. Quite a way to kick off the show, though, there, right? Quite a way to kick off the show there. Okay. Shit, the only thing is that might screw up Stream Boss. Let me see if I can reset it. I think there's a way I can reset it. Give me just a second here. What a crazy. All right. Let's see here. There's gotta be a way I can reset the thing. Oh man, I'll worry about it later. We'll get that. Although, well, shit, I don't want it to screw up. Let's see, activity feed maybe? Give me just a second, guys. Give me just a second. Well, I'll just have to keep up with the math. That's what I'll do. I'll keep up with the math. You know what I'll do? I'll make a note. I'll keep up with the math. No worries, okay? No worries, okay? I'll make a note. We'll keep up with the math. That's just, I don't know. This is kind of a first. I don't really know how to handle this one. So apologies, guys. All right. So yeah, as I was saying, if you guys want to send in, yeah, see what you did. Now I have to do math. Now I got it. Now my brain hurts. Okay. I got to actually use my brain. What? Oh man, this is crazy. No, it's all good. It's all good. So what we're doing tonight, I got a good show for you guys tonight. We're doing some crazy stuff. They made some crazy adaptations out of some things. I found a few good ones. And of course, as I was saying, you guys don't have to stay on theme. You can if you want. You don't have to. But yeah, it's adaptations. It's weird and strange adaptations. That's what we're doing tonight. So anything you got that's been adapted from a comic into a cartoon into a movie, a toy line into all of the above, video games, all that stuff. It's really, the possibilities are endless, really. The possibilities are endless. Yeah, we're zooking right out the gate, Imputi. We're zooking right out the gate, man. Holy shit, what a crazy way to start the stream, okay? We're zooking right out the gate, but yeah, it's really, the possibilities are endless. I found a few things here.
Cartoon jank to movie jank.
Let's go. We got painting and rambling with a ticket to ride on the BOOGA train from cartoon to movie, but it's still jank. No matter what, from cartoon to movie form, the jank stays the same, all right? The jank stays the same. Bloodwork says, hey, you know what? Fuck it. I'll stay stream boss for 420. Are you sure? Are you sure, dude? Like, are you sure? Holy fuck. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, I need to get the guitar waifu back out and grind on the chat then. Whoa, buddy. Holy shit. Okay, wait just a minute now. Oh, hold on. I'm playing the song again. Okay, I'm playing the song again. Are you serious? It happened for a reason. You're good?
This is serious, so give me a was a witness. Get me a April O'Neil in on this case, better hurry up. There's no time to
waste. I don't know why you didn't say the last part there. Thank you, Loki Thorson. Hailing the Baroness there, rocking the Gyat. She's putting her back into it, man. Well, Bloodwork, man. God bless you, brother, man. Holy shit. $420 from Bloodwork. That is amazing. Unbelievable. Bloodwork now joins the 400 Club in a single donation. I cannot believe it. Let's go. Put those guitars up, chat. We're going to get the guitar waifu on screen, and she's going to grind on you. All right, let's go. Let's go. What a is the fucking man. $420 super chat. Let's fucking go. Whoa! Guitar waifu dancing all over the screen. It's a party. Get those pizza rolls raining and the waifu swinging. She's grinding on Bioshock, grinding on Tyrant Poland and Diego del Sol. Let's go, dancing all over the screen there. Grinding on Neo and 46 Savage. Grinding on Reed there, real. Let's go, she's dancing. Woo! Grinding over on Andy Zorin. Grinding on Dark Side there, taking a grind on Luke Simmons. Woo! Holy shit. Get those pizza rolls raining and the waifu swinging once again. Man, Bloodwork. Bloodwork, holy shit. What a way to start the stream, buddy. Holy shit. Okay, well, thank you. Screw math. Yeah, take that, math. You've been defeated. Go join Kamala in the loser's corner. Haha, take that, math. Math has been felted. That's right, Bloodwork. Thanks to Bloodwork, math has been felted. Go stand in the loser's corner with Kamala. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, holy shit. I'm zooking out. Sorry, guys. I'm getting a little carried away. I'm zooking out. Yeah, OB1, math 0. The streak remains undefeated. Every time I go up against math at WrestleMania, the streak remains unbroken. Dark 88 gassing up the thrust bus, getting it ready to drive.
Battle Arena game from title or maybe a story I
don't know. We'll find out. Dark 88, thank you. Getting the thrust bus gassed up and ready to drive. We need all the vehicles ready to go, okay? We need to make it. We need to set sail in the Gyat on Friday, okay? So get all the vehicles ready to go. Because we're going to make it. We're all going to make it. It's going to be just fine. All right. Well, shit. I was going to say about the meters. I don't even need to worry about those meters. Bloodwork destroyed them. He destroyed both meters. I was going to say we've got meters to fill up. Not one, but 2 pinups. One from Master Crack and one from Otacat. And they've already both been destroyed and then some. So we've got 2 meters unlocked tonight. Bonus meters. Bonus meter. Pinup. Unlocked tonight, not 1, but 2. And then, of course, we've got all the clips that we're going to watch after we get done with the clips that I've got set up for you here. If we aren't zooking out, if we don't lose our mind zooking out before then. I don't know about you guys. I'm going a little crazy.
No, man, he's just
Go
zooking
a little bit
out.
crazy.
He'll be okay.
Just zooking out a little bit. But you know what? It's all good. I'm having a good night. I hope you guys are having a blessed night. Bless you. God bless you, brother. Bloodwork, man. Thank you. Wow. Okay. So we're going to get into it without further ado, without any more hot dogging and grandstanding. I think everybody knows what's up with channel surfing. It's been going on for a few months now, and people say that they really like it. Some people tell me it rivals Sterner stuff. Whoa, buddy, I don't know. It rivals Sterner stuff. I mean, it's fine. They're both, it's like Batman being jealous of Bruce Wayne, right? Like, oh, shit, how dare you like this one better than the other stream that I do? But no, I'm glad that you guys are liking it. I'm actually really glad that you guys are liking it and you guys are enjoying channel surfing. So you know what we do here. We're taking a deep dive into nostalgia, sometimes from around the world. I don't know. I think most of the stuff I have here is from the US, but sometimes we find things from around the world. You guys can certainly submit international commercials and trailers and things like that as well if you find anything. The theme for tonight is adaptations, just anything weird that you find that's been turned into a cartoon or a video game or a toy line. Medieval Syphilis, what a name, with a visit from the Gyat Fairy.
Official. Don't know about you, but Bloodwork's got at least 10 inches on me.
Thank you, Medieval, with a visit from the Gyat Fairy there. Let's go. We got we got Stream Boss. We got the 400 Club is expanding. This is pretty wild. I've actually got something working for you guys. Alex Shaw with 10 big Bison bucks.
4th member of the 400 Club. I didn't call out or fight this one to get a new member.
Right? Yeah, you didn't even have to become a rival. Normally you kind of, You get in there, you rival them up a little bit, you know, and you're like, hey, I'm coming for the stream boss title. You know, I feel you, man. I see the strategy. It's good stuff. I appreciate you, buddy. But yeah, you didn't even have to do it. You can take the night off, right? You can take the night off, kick your feet up like Vince, although be careful. You might get a super kick there like Vince. You better watch out. Vince better watch out. He's getting comfy there. He's kicking his feet up, looking comfy, all right? But yeah, it's pretty cool. And I was just working on some stuff for you guys last night actually, working on some stuff for the stream bosses, particularly those high rollers, you know, like the $200, $300, $400 club, which is crazy that we had. I still am like, what? That we have that. But I've been working on some exclusive stuff for you guys. A cool background for the streams, like your own room on the Gyat Yacht. It's like the champion, the Hall of Champions. We've got the Wrangle statue, some really cool stuff. I should be able to unveil it this Friday for you. And it's crazy. I was just working on it yesterday, and here we have a new member, so I better make room for another name on the plaque there. So it's going to be pretty cool. Lots of cool stuff. And then of course, Bloodwork also, you're going to get some choices of waifu to be featured as pinups in future streams.
The work must work before the stream can truly begin.
Loki Thorson making the Boglum dance. There we go. We got the Boglum dance. See, that's what, you know, Bloodwork was wanting to do, the Boglum dance. The decimal key didn't want to behave. It was acting cute. You know, that decimal key was acting cute. I thought I told it 1,000 times to stop going against the grain, but it was acting cute, you know? So, but that's all right. That's all right. So, yeah, man. Hey, RB, you forgot about King Cobra. Don't forget about him. He'll cease to exist if he's like Freddy Krueger, you know? He gains his power from how many people actually like pay attention to him, you know? That's why he's like starting to waste away, because people aren't paying attention. Don't forget about him. All right, so that's what we're going to do tonight. Let's get into it, guys. I've got some clips for you here. I've got some stuff for us to look at, some weird adaptations. I was going through all the stuff, you know, like I said, this is kind of an endless theme here, you know, when it comes to the possibilities. They're pretty endless. There's all sorts of things that have been turned from, whether they started as toys and then became comics and cartoons or vice versa. I mean, I didn't realize how much it was until I started looking into it. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to focus on specific things within the adaptations, you know, because otherwise it's all over the place, you know? So what I found to be pretty interesting here, Joshua Cochran, he's gassing up the thrust bus. Let's go.
This indirectly give us Power Rangers, true believers.
Ooh, I'm interested to see what you got there, Joshua Cochran. Thank you there, gassing up the thrust bus. I appreciate that. And yeah, you know what? I may know what you have. Dark 88 with a winged waifu.
Anime the musical, didn't have time to find a good clip, so check at 59.30 for Halloween winner.
All right, we'll see what you have. We'll see. Thank you for the timestamp there, Dark 88. Appreciate that. Getting the winged waifu ready for takeoff. Now we've got all the vehicles. Let's go. We're going off the rails on a BOOGA train. We got the thrust bus gas stop ready to drive, and now the winged waifus are ready to take off. We're going to the waifu zone. That's right. Hell yes. We'll be going to the Gyat Yacht on Friday. I mean, we always do. We always get on board the Gyat Yacht on Friday, but it's nice to get those vehicles ready. Makes the trip easier, you know? But yeah, so, and thank you. Appreciate that, Taharka. So as I was saying, the theme, I had to sort of zone in within the theme because there were so many adaptations. So what I found that I thought was particularly interesting was how many things have been adapted into cartoons and toy lines and stuff that's basically meant for kids that was from R-rated movies or adult properties, you know, like if it was a comic book or a movie or whatever, wasn't originally meant for kids. It was like an R-rated movie or a violent comic book or something like that, not meant for kids, and they turn it into a Saturday morning cartoon. I found those to be pretty fun. Okay, I found those to be pretty fun. So the first one, let me get my notes here. I got a little disheveled here. So the first one to me was Aliens. That popped into mind for me was Aliens, because I remember seeing these toys all over the place as a kid. Of course, at that age, as a young bacon bit, my parents wouldn't let me see the movies. You know, they were rated R. They were too scary for a young bacon bit like me. But I saw the toys everywhere. I'd go into KB Toys at the mall, and I would see these alien action figures. I'm like, man, these look pretty cool. What the hell are they? Now we never got any sort of Saturday morning cartoon or anything, which is kind of unfortunate. What do you think they would have done with a Saturday morning cartoon based on aliens? I don't know. I mean, they were able to do one out of RoboCop and a lot of the others, but I guess they couldn't figure it out how to do with aliens. But I will give props to the toy line for creativity. Hold on, let me make sure you guys can see this. I might have to zoom out a bit. Damn, this is zoom out. De-enhance. There we go. So this one, you can kind of see all the different aliens. This is what I thought was the coolest part of the toy line. Even as a kid, when I had no idea what they were, because I hadn't seen the movies, I was like, man, this is cool. They're based on all these different animals and stuff. These aliens are. So you can see there's going from left to right, the gorilla alien, scorpion alien, the bull alien. That was the one I remember seeing all over the place. The bull alien. It was everywhere. A couple that I guess are just based on stuff that was either in the movies or the comics or whatever. We had the queen face hugger, a flying alien queen. I don't remember there being a flying queen in any of the movies though. Then back to the animal stuff. We got the rhino alien, the regular alien queen, the panther alien, the snake alien, which looks awesome. We just mentioned King Cobra earlier. He'd be loving this thing, the snake alien here. It looks sort of like a weird cobra alien thing. The killer crab. I like how it's not just the crab alien, it's the killer crab alien and the mantis alien. So yeah, I thought these were really cool that they were all based on like animals and bugs and things. And just a really cool toy line. It's a shame we didn't get a Saturday morning cartoon or anything based on it. But what we did get aside from the movies and the toy line was a comic book. We got a comic book series. And not just for aliens, but for Predator as well. And this is where it actually crossed over. Now, this might be common knowledge nowadays because of, the movies come out and nerd culture has been sort of mainstream now. It's not even like nerd culture. It's just pop culture. It's just mainstream pop culture now. For the past several years, probably, decade or so, going on a decade or so, that nerd culture has really become mainstream.
Now say,
And
All
hey, let's
Hail
go.
The Baroness!
This is fan-made, but very well done. They did plan a cartoon series in the 90s, but it never got made.
Oh, curious to see what you got there, Painting and Rambling. Thank you for hailing the Baroness. You know, she's putting her back into it, really rocking the Gyat there. We gotta show her some love, show her some appreciation there. Thank you for that. So we'll see. And fan-made, but well done. All right, if it's something that, they made it because it got canceled, it might be worth checking out. I appreciate it. We'll see what we got. Normally, I don't do too many fan-made things. I'm kind of saving that for a whole theme. We'll do a channel surfing theme in the future where it just focuses on fan-made stuff. Otherwise, I try to stay away from it usually, but we'll check it out. Thank you, though. But yeah, I think now it's become more common knowledge that the Alien vs. Predator franchise first had the crossover in the comics. But back in the day, it was sort of like nobody knew. When the movies, it's like, oh, we're finally getting the two. It was usually talked about, of course, the two monsters. Oh, I'd like to see the Predator fight the alien. But if you weren't a hardcore comic book nerd or visiting your comic book shop regularly to see these on the shelf, you wouldn't really know. You wouldn't know what was already going on. There was a little Easter egg at the end of Predator 2. If you guys remember at the end of Predator 2, where Danny Glover saw the Xenomorph skull in the Predator trophy room.
We need to go back to classic adaptations. Great Scott.
Great Scott. Oh, is that a hint? Are we going to see some Back to the Future? Taverns pull with a ticket to ride on the BOOGA train there. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. So yeah, so Alien vs. Predator got originally adapted into comic books and novels as well. I shouldn't forget the novels. They were also plain old books with no pictures, all right? No fancy pictures or anything. Just plain old books that, you had to be educated to read. But they were good. I actually read 3. I don't know how many there were total, but I read the first 3. So yeah, good stuff. And we ended up getting a toy line based on AVP, and this predates the live action movies, some of the Predator and Alien movies that would come out later on. I think this toy line was around the time, let's see, we would have had the True Predator movies and at least 2, maybe 3 Alien movies at this time. So let's check it out.
The dreaded beast versus the savage hunter. Aliens versus Predator with awesome new Predators. Clan leader attacks with whipping dreadlocks.
Whipping dreadlocks. I don't remember them doing that. I don't remember them using their dreads to attack people. That's a new one. This might be later on in the toy line, because I'm pretty sure originally they had stuff like the shoulder mounted cannon, the extendo spear, you know, the stuff that would make sense. But just like the Ninja Turtles, where later on they were running out of ideas, so they had to come up with stuff like Leonardo is an astronaut and Michelangelo is a librarian. I don't know if maybe one of those is real, one of those isn't. I don't know. But you know, they were just running out of ideas. I think that happened really quick with the AVP line. Just they're whipping the dreadlocks.
And Stalker, glowing in the dark, fires his...
And then, yeah, the Predators, that they're known for being invisible, not being seen, you know, blending in with their surroundings. Well, this one glows in the dark. You turn out the lights and he just becomes super visible. Remember how the Predators were super visible and bright and stood out? Remember? Remember how that's what they were known for. It's just standing out like a sore thumb. Yeah, it glows in the dark. That's what I'm saying. I think they were running out of ideas real quick with this toy line.
Spear. Suddenly, flipping up his attack spikes, the wild boar alien charges, and the ferocious mother alien in her monstrous hive traps Spike Tail, then covers him.
Holy shit. Just like a woman, the alien queen comes with wrangling action. We've been talking about this on Sterner Stuff, the waifus waking up, becoming aware of the wrangling ways and doing wrangling of their own. Look at it. It was even happening with the action figures back in the day. The queen alien, she's doing wrangling.
In ooze.
Ooze 'em.
Oh, and he gets oozed. He gets oozed. I didn't even realize that, talking about the turtles and them running out of ideas, but they did love their ooze though. Yeah, I don't remember this either being kind of a big part of the whole Alien versus Predator thing. I don't remember a lot of ooze happening. I remember a lot of limbs being torn off, you know, disembowelments, you know, a lot of blood being shed. I don't remember a lot of oozing. Like, oh, he slimed me. Oh, shit. Oh, those wacky aliens. Oh, they got me again. Don't you remember those wacky xenomorphs? Ivan oozed.
Who will survive?
Who will survive the ooze? Oh, it's serious now. We're playing with ooze. Playing for keeps. I love this guy's face right here. That's a profile picture right there. Look at this guy. He's serious business, man. This guy's serious business right here. I like that guy. His name is Jerry. I'm going to call him Jerry. With the attack dreadlocks. Those aren't even where dreadlocks go. They're coming off of his shoulders. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's happening there. Jerry, please, can you explain to us why you have vacuum hoses on your shoulder and why you're calling them dreadlocks and using them as weapons? Jerry, you don't make any sense. I think you're on the Zook, Jerry.
Aliens versus...
I think you might have been oozed. You got oozed one too many times.
Predator. Queen High playset comes with mother alien figure and ooze. Other figures sold separately.
Comes with ooze. Alien versus Predator brand ooze. Oh, that was the good stuff. That was the good stuff, yeah. All right, so so we got Alien versus Predator toys. No Saturday morning cartoon, but we did get toys. Oh, let's go. We got a visit from the Gyat Fairy.
Don't know what to say.
Uh-oh, that sounds ominous. Painting and rambling. Thank you, though, for a visit from the Gyat Fairy, though. See what you got. Add it to the list. Bloodwork says Bam Oozle. Yeah. Dark 88 with a visit from the Gyat Fairy. Let's go. Keep her dancing, man. Keep her busy.
A New Year TV special of a video game.
Okay. I have no idea what that is. All right, let's find out. Thank you, man. Hell yeah. Bim Bam Zoozled. Wait, am I saying that right? Bim Bam Zoozled Imputi? Did I read that right? I don't know. It doesn't really, it works, but I feel like I'm not saying it right. Sounds wrong. I don't know. But we had too much ooze. All right, we got too much ooze. Let's get away from the ooze. So yeah, we never got a Saturday morning. Oh, let's go. Keep her. Hey man, keep her dancing. Keep her busy. Keep her dizzy.
Did not know it was an adaptation when I saw it. This was the first real big brain movie I saw as a kid. I have walked the path of the mentats ever since.
Oh, okay. I already know what that is. Yeah, you know what? Alchemy, same. I did not know it was an adaptation either when I first saw it. I just saw it was a zooked out sci-fi, and I loved it. It's actually my favorite movie of all time. But yeah, when I realized it was based on a book, I had to go read it.
Sorry if too meta.
I don't know if there is such a thing, but thank you, Joshua Cochran, getting the winged waifu ready for takeoff. Let's go. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Hell yeah. We got the BOOGA train. The BOOGA train has left the station. The thrust bus is gassed up, and we've got winged waifus. They're ready for takeoff. We're in the waifu zone. This is good stuff, guys. Hell yeah. We've got both pinups unlocked too. I need to get to those. We'll do that in between. When we're done with the clips here, before we go into the suggested clips from the super chats, we'll go through the waifu pinups. We got 2 of them for you. Oh, let's go then, Pastor Hopper. He's securing the road's cave.
Superman's early flight scenes explained. Kitty.
It's supposed to say Kitty narrates. I don't know, like Kitty's slacking off. He's just like, last word of the sentence. Fuck it. I don't need to say it. Kitty, you better do your damn job. All right. But Kitty narrates Superman's early flight scenes. Okay. Curious to see what that is. Thank you. And securing Rogue's cake too. It's always good to see Rogue's cake getting bounced around. You know, we need to make sure, keep that bouncing around. Let's go. So yeah, we never got a Saturday morning cartoon of Alien versus Predator. We did get the comic book, we got the toy line, but something else that got a toy line and a Saturday morning cartoon that was based on an R-rated movie. Unfortunately, we're not able to watch it because it gets blocked, but I'll show a few clips here. Let's check this out. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa. Okay, maybe this is why it gets blocked. Maybe this is why it gets blocked on YouTube. What's going on here? Oh, okay. He's just tying his shoe. Wait a minute. Okay, it's just that he's so freaking ripped, you know? He's jacked as fuck, right? That tying his shoe makes him flex.
Rambo. Anywhere and everywhere.
Whoa, what? Wait.
Anywhere and everywhere.
Stupid surprise dog. Oh man, what is wrong with this pupper, this doggo? He's seen some shit, man. This isn't just a tank ramming through a wall. He's seen some shit. The Kool-Aid tank, yeah. That dog is zooking out. He's snooping out. He's zooking out. So yeah, Rambo actually got a Saturday morning cartoon.
The power of George Washington.
I think putting a period directly before HTTP will make Kitty think the last word of a sentence is part of a URL.
Oh, I think you're onto something, Painting and Rambling. Appreciate it. I bet you're right. That sounds like it makes sense, you know? I bet you're right. Thank you. We'll try it. Whoever, the next person to put a clip, just, you know, put a space between the period of your last sentence and the link, and we'll see if he reads the word. Or don't put a period at all. I don't know, screw punctuation, right? But yeah, so Rambo got a Saturday morning cartoon. I don't know if it was on, it might have been weekdays or whatever, but it got a cartoon.
Everywhere, the savage forces of General Warhawk threaten the peace-loving people of the world. There's only one man to call. Get me Rambo. From the canyons of skyscrapers to the canyons of remote mountain peaks, Liberty's champion is unstoppable. Rambo, helped by the mechanical genius known as Turbo, and the master of disguises named Cat.
Whoa, we got a waifu too. Now, wait a minute. We got a waifu. She's like master of disguise, like Baroness, kind of like a short-haired Baroness. A little bit like Jeddah from Defenders of the Earth, you know, Phantom's daughter. Cat, you know, she could almost be Jeddah's older sister or something. But yeah, we've got another waifu in disguise.
The honor-bound protector of the innocent. Rambo, the force of freedom.
Now, Rambo, yeah, it looks pretty awesome, right? It looks pretty cool. Action-packed. It's actually a really goofy show. I really wish we could watch it on the channel, but it gets blocked by, I believe it's NBC Universal that owns it, if I remember correctly. Because I've tried uploading episodes before, but I'll show you a couple of little snippets here. First off, a couple of episode titles, just to give you an idea of what we'd be in for if we could watch this. Titles like The Ninja Dog. That's a classic right there, The Ninja Dog, man. What a classic. But then, of course, with Christmas coming up, I mean, we're really getting gypped here. Christmas is around the corner, and we can't watch the episode of Rambo when Savage stole Santa. Oh, man, I feel personally attacked. You know, that YouTube is blocking us with Christmas right around the corner, and we can't watch the episode of Rambo when Savage stole Santa. Yeah, we'll watch it in the Discord, Richard Hoover. Don't worry, we'll watch it in the Discord. I just mean like on the channel, you know, officially, quote unquote, officially. We can always do these in Discord watch party. That's what they're there for. They can't stop us completely. But you know, this would have been a great one for the Christmas lineup. And then as we saw earlier too, Waifu. Now, she totally ripped off Scarlet there with the exploding crossbow. That's Scarlet's gimmick, all right? So there might be some Frosted Flakes. There might be some waifu wars. We might have some waifu wars on the horizon because that's a gimmick infringement.
Well, hi. What are you guys doing here?
But she is a waifu, though. She is a waifu.
Hop in, cat.
Yeah, get in. And now here's another. Here's some of the action. This is some of the fast-paced, you know, high octane action that we're missing out on right here.
This should make you lose your grip.
Whoa! Look at him feed those ducks. Holy shit!
Sorry, fellas.
I think Rambo's on the Zook. I don't know. Maybe it's actually Rambo is a silly place. On second thought, Rambo is a silly place. Let's not go there. Let's not watch it. Let's go. Caster Hopper securing Rogue's cake.
I pity the fool that don't watch my cartoon.
Oh, hell yeah. I know what that is. Hell yeah. Mr. Caster Hopper securing Rogue's cake with the Mr. T cartoon. That's actually been suggested to me before. Recently, too. I wonder if... I haven't tried that for copyright. I wonder if that would get through. We're going to have to watch that, though. But yeah, on second thought, Rambo is a silly place. Let's not go there.
Rambo.
It really is Jeddah's older sister, but the Panther's like, no. What was the Panther's name? Kiss You or something like that? Shit, what was the Panther's name? Does anybody remember? Does not like this Kisa. Yeah, it's Kisa. Kisa does not like Cat. All right, the waifu wars are this Jeddah is like, hey, you're stealing my look. Scarlet is like, hey, you're stealing my gimmick. This waifu war is going to be intense here. Whoa, but then a new challenger has arrived. Whoa, buddy. Okay, now wait a minute. On Third thought, maybe Rambo isn't such a silly place. Maybe we should go there. On thrice the thought, perhaps we should watch Rambo. Yeah, I think so. Timo Catwoman. Yeah, we have Catwoman at home. No, we've got Catwoman at home. Oh shit, and she's wrangling the waifu. We got waifu on waifu wrangling going on. Timu Catgirl, Timu Jetta / Scarlet with Jetta's Panther, Kisa not liking her. All sorts of waifu wars going. I don't even, what's going on here? What is even happening here? I think we do need to watch Rambo. It might be a silly place, but we do need to watch it. All sorts of waifu wars, waifu on waifu wrangling, the waifu rebellion. Yeah, is that what it is, Richard Hooper? Is it the waifu rebellion? Is that what we're witnessing here? Rambo. Yeah, it just needs to cut to that. It's Rambo. Waifu's getting wrangled and for no reason. He's Rambo.
Rambo.
The day I let that poisonous snake make anybody a slave will be the day the sun turns purple and the Statue of Liberty drops her torch.
What the? What? What?
That's what I thought.
That's what? That's what I thought. Yeah, it made perfect sense. Yeah, it made perfect sense to me too there, buddy. Hold on. I got to hear that again. That's the one-liner. And then they did the Predator handshake.
The day I let that poisonous snake make anybody a slave will be the day the sun turns purple and the Statue of Liberty drops her torch.
That's what I thought.
Oh, Kitty, no! He just tossed that tiger. Kitty, no. What the hell? What's the matter, Rambo? They got you pushing too many pencils? Yeah, I don't know, man. It tossed that tiger off the side. Rambo looks pretty wild. I think we need to check it out. I think we did. Discord watch party. One's up for Discord watch party. What do you think, guys? Does Rambo look interesting? Pretty wild. One's up for Discord watch party. 2 if it's not for you. One's up if you think we should do a Discord watch party. 2 if it's not for you. But Rambo is looking pretty insane. I think we need to check it out. Got waifus to wrangle. It's got heart-pumping action. One-liners. Tiger tossing. What else could you ask for? I'm seeing an ocean of ones. An ocean of what Hieoni says too. Hieoni's like, nah, it's not for me. That's all right. For America, for freedom. That's right. Okay. Rambo. Good stuff there. We need to check it out for sure. Okay. Now another thing I found, this was another one that got adapted into a cartoon, into a toy line, but rather than being based on an R-rated movie like, Aliens and Predator were R-rated movies that got comic books and then toy lines, not necessarily cartoons. Rambo was an R-rated movie, got a toy line and a cartoon. I don't know if it got a comic. This next one, though. Oh, let's go. We got a visit from the Gyat Fairy from Alchemy.
Then as an older alchemist, I watched this not knowing it was an adaptation. Rules are, we do not talk about it though.
Oh, another one, another class. Again, same here. Had no idea at the time. Found out later. Thank you, Alchemy. Thank you for the visit from the Gyat Fairy there. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. So this next one, Fight Club, exactly, Prince of the Abyss. So this next one, I wasn't gonna say it though, because it's a rule. This next one though, rather than being based on an R-rated movie, was based on I guess what you could say is an R-rated cartoon. Comic book rather. They don't really have R-rated comic books, or at least they didn't back in the day. Maybe they do now, and especially with the import of manga and stuff like that, because a lot of that is pretty R-rated. But usually in the mainstream, when you were getting stuff from the larger publishers like Marvel, DC, Image, things like that, they usually weren't too heavily R-rated. Maybe Image Comics. I think Image was the one that pushed the line the most, and I think that's who the publisher of this one was. So it was what you would consider as an R-rated comic book, and it got adapted into a toy line and a cartoon. And this one, I think, is one that a lot of people don't really know that much about. We've watched Wildcats on here. A lot of you guys probably know about Wildcats. That was a comic book that was adapted into a toy line and a cartoon, also from Image Comics. What was the other one? Ultra Force from Malibu Comics. Same deal there. Comic book, toy line into a cartoon. I see some people saying Spawn, which is a good guess because Spawn is definitely PG-13 to R-rated. It's been so long since I've read those comics. I don't remember if they were full-blown R-rated or not. I know they were at least PG-13. They got pretty gory. And I think they would use curse words and stuff too.
Yet another toy adapted into a cartoon.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go, Caster Offer. Thank you. Rocking the yacht there with the Baroness. Curious to see what that one is, because it could be anything. There are so many out there. But yeah, so there was Wildcats, there was Ultra Force. Yeah, you had stuff like the Max. There were so many different things. The Spawn. This one, though, I don't see that many people talk about. And maybe for good reason. I don't know. It was pretty zooked out. It had a little bit of controversy behind it. But we'll talk about Savage Dragon. That's right. There you go. Mobius 1 got it. Mobius 1 got it. Bloodwork says Savage Dragon was pretty filthy, wasn't it? Exactly. Yes, it was Savage Dragon, comic book series that got adapted into a toy line and a cartoon. And I don't see a lot of people talk about this one. I feel like the character is fairly obscure. I think he's still around today. But I feel like he was pretty obscure back at the time for sure, and definitely went through periods of more obscurity than others. But yeah, Savage Dragon, this was a comic book, got turned into a toy line. Let's check out some of the figures here. The figures look as ridiculous as the art, which is actually kind of cool. I kind of like how they made the figures look as ridiculous as the art with the crazy proportions and stuff. He's basically like Juggernaut, you know? He's like if Juggernaut was a dragon. So that looks pretty cool. But like Rambo, also comes with a waifu in the toy line there. One of the characters is a waifu, dragon waifu. And also like Rambo, this is a show that we can't watch on YouTube. It also gets blocked by NBC Universal. And the whole series is available elsewhere. I think it's a regional thing. It's just US and Canada. So if you have a VPN, you can watch Savage Dragon on streaming platforms. It's just that in America, Canada, and I want to say maybe UK, there was some other region, a lot of them that I obviously have an audience in, have it blocked. So maybe Discord watch party on this one. We'll see. But yeah, it was also turned into a toy line and then turned into a cartoon. Let's check out what it looked like here. We'll see a clip of the waifu as well. Oh shit, I forgot about the other Rambo commercials. My bad. Let's watch a couple of Rambo commercials. Oops, forgot about these.
Discovered Savage's new headquarters.
Oh yeah, we got the waifu. We got the waifu in the commercial. How could I forget?
Now Rambo's sure to show up.
Oh, and she got wrangled. Waifu got wrangled in the commercial. Oh, we're definitely going to have to watch Rambo in the Discord watch party. If we got wrangling happen, I thought it was just maybe that one-off, that one-time thing, the waifu, the Temu Catwoman waifu. That's just a one-time thing. She probably only shows up in that one episode, I'm guessing. But hell, if Cat's getting wrangled all the time, she's going to give Kong Lua a run for her money.
There he is, open fire!
Cat, I'm coming in. Get rid of her. Yeah, Cat's escaping. She's getting away.
This is like pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. Get rid of her. Get the girl out of here. She's not allowed in the tree fort.
Awesome. Pay him back, Cat. Nice shot.
Get Rambo's assault vehicle, Savage headquarters and figures, each sold separately.
You know what's crazy though is that Rambo song in the commercial is not part of I always thought it was part of the theme song and that the theme song would have just a longer version of that song, you know, the Rambo, Force of Freedom, and there would be more to it, maybe more lyrics or something, an extended version of that song. Nope, that's just for the commercials. We watched the opening earlier. It's just narration. You know, it's just that movie trailer voice, or I don't know if it's the same movie trailer voice guy, but he sounds similar. You know, the guy just Rambo, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that was the intro. Kind of a bummer, kind of a letdown. One thing I did find out, this reminds me, one thing on the topic of Rambo, real quick before we check out the Savage Dragon clip. They made Rambo toys into the 90s. I didn't even realize this, that like after the show was done and everything, they were making toys into the 90s.
In Rambo's world, there's inhuman terror from Savage.
Dr. Hyde!
Savage's cybernetic leader. He's half man, half machine, with a face only Savage.
Holy shit! Toxie! It's the Toxic Avenger. They roped him into this. Toxie, no!
Could love, and the terror doesn't stop.
X-ray!
Part man, part deadly missile system.
Wait a minute. Okay, I don't know. Normally they describe him as like a cyborg, you know, part man, part machine, you know, or like his arms have been replaced by weapons or something like that. No, he's part man, part missile launcher. They're just calling it like they see it, I guess. Part man, part missile launcher. Let's go.
Think X-rays worried about Rambo? You think Dr. Hyde's worried about anything?
New X-ray and Dr. Hyde.
I'm zooking out, man. Do you think I'm worried about anything at all? I'm zooking out. Look at me.
Sold separately with their battle action accessories from Coleco.
You got that merchandise?
Oh, wow. That is loud. Hold on a second. Look at... Okay, so we had Timu Catwoman in Rambo. Savage Dragon is already... He's probably all sorts of knockoffs as it is. But here we've got... Is this meant to be Wolverine? What is this? What am I looking at here, chat? Why is his face framed in his hair? Yeah, help me, please. Help me, please. What am I looking at? His face is perfectly framed in his hair. It's a perfect square around his face. It's like Troll from Youngblood, but wasn't Troll from Youngblood a knockoff of Wolverine? So is this guy a knockoff of a knockoff? Is that what you're telling me? Yeah, it's like Beast, Wolverine, Troll from Youngblood. I don't even know. This guy, this is the incarnation of what you see left over at a yard sale, you know? Like the toys left over at a yard. This guy won't even sell at a yard sale. Saber Scoot.
Yeah, in the van. Got the money?
This ain't exactly full of confetti.
Nobody move! Don't even think about leaving.
Okay.
We got cake detected. Okay, this waifu. This is a pretty good way to make an entrance here. We got cake detected. We got some wooga wooga. We got some booga booga. Yeah, she's rocking the 80s storm, you know, the punk storm, Mohawk storm. She's rocking that look mixed with She-Hulk. She's like a blonde She-Hulk rocking the punk storm Mohawk. Yams out, cake's out. You know, there's wooga going on, there's booga going on. Yeah, I like that input. Yams out and cake's about. The cake is about. That's right. Let's go. We got 10 big Bison bucks from Mr. Caster Hopper.
One more cartoon commercial for toys.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you. Add it to the list there. Add it to the list. Bison approves. Bison approves of this waifu.
You guys want some more?
Wait, why does this guy has two faces? Look. He's got two faces and they're stacked on top of each other.
Good evening.
What? Whoa. This is some high grade, pure, uncut Colombian zook right here. This is some good stuff.
Chicago PD, hands where I can see them.
Not this time.
Dragon, the van.
Oh no, it should have been me.
Guess we blew that one, huh?
All right. Who are you and what do you think you're doing?
Oh, and by the way, Savage Dragon is voiced by Jim Cummings.
I'm She-Dragon, aspiring crime fighter and really big fan of yours.
Whoa, hey, calm down there, lady. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy, the sploosh. The sploosh. I didn't know we'd be getting an Ayuga face from She-Dragon in her first. This is quite a first appearance here, okay? What a way to make an entrance, a first impression. Jumping on the scene, yams out, cakes about, kicking ass, taking names. And then we get an Ayuga face, the Sploosh Dragon, painting and rambling, calls it the Sploosh Dragon. Yeah. Green skin girls, orbital green skin girls. Exactly, Taverns Full. I'm zooking out, man. Get her in my stable, okay? One's up. Get her in my stable. I think, isn't she in your stable, Taverns Full? I know she was one of the pinups that you requested. We actually got a pinup of her from Master Kraken. Let me see if I can find that. Get that on screen. Let me find that real quick. Because yeah, we had a custom pinup done for Taverns Full of She-Dragon. And Master Kraken actually did that one. I don't know, it was a while ago, so it's probably down in the folder. It's been a while. So yeah, it's probably way down here in the folder. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. But he did good. He did good on it. He had her in the police outfit with the tiny miniskirt. Oh, I gotta find it now. I don't know. If you can find it, send it to me on Discord. The Master Kraken folder, I'm gonna have to like start making folders within his folder because it's so full of art now. It takes forever trying to find stuff. It's like there's so many waifus. I'm just scrolling through an ocean of waifus. You guys should see what I'm seeing. All right, I'm scrolling through this ocean of waifus here, and it's something else. It's something else. All right, so yeah, we get the Ayuga face from She-Dragon. This is another one we'll probably have to do in the Discord watch party for sure. Savage Dragon was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome. All right, this next one is something that I think is like I consider it pretty obscure. I don't know. I'm curious if you guys even know about it. Curious if you guys even know about this next one. This next one, I wanted to find something that was kind of jank, something that wasn't a cartoon adaptation, but instead a video game adaptation. And this was Heavy Metal. You guys know it's you guys probably know it as a movie, but it's actually a magazine series. That's what it started as anyway. And then they made 2 movies. There was a computer game, and you guys are probably thinking, oh, it's Fact 2 or whatever the computer game. But no, there was another game on the Sega Dreamcast. And I want to see what you guys think about this one. Look at the jank. Look at the jank.
Huh. They don't call me Slash for nothing.
Whoa. Cake detected. Hold the phone. All right, so this one's called Heavy Metal Geomatrix. It was on the Sega Dreamcast. And yeah, of all the things to be adapted into a janky fighting game, a 3D fighting game, is Heavy Metal. And it doesn't even seem like it's based on anything from the movie, either of the movies, that is. I don't know, you know, the stuff that most people would recognize. I mean, maybe these are characters from one of the comic strips in the magazine. I don't know. But yeah, we had Cake About on the Dreamcast. That's right. Yeah, where's Tarna? You'd think Tarna would be the main character, but no, it's this waifu here, Slash. She's like the main waifu of the game. Her name is Slash. Cake's About. And so this would be a good time to actually reveal the pinups that you guys unlocked. All right, so we've got both pinups unlocked. First up, and this one, I guess you could consider it a leftover from Halloween, but it's very topical. We've got Hannah dressed as Slash. All right, so we've got Hannah dressed as Slash, and you already know Vinny is freaking out. Vinny needs to see the back. I need to make that a little sound clip here. I've already got this one.
Boobs!
All right, so we're going to have Vinny. Vinny's going to replace Squeegee. Squeegee was the one that had all the different ones before. But now Vinny's going to be here saying all these different, because he's going to say, let me see the back. And you see the back. Because we already know that this is what the back looks like here for the actual in-game model. So we need to have the Kraken treatment, okay? We need to have the Kraken treatment and see the back. But yeah, this was technically left over from Halloween. Alchemy with a visit from the Gyat Fairy. Let's go.
On the road of an alchemist meant at, I knew I had to do my part. Do not read this. This adaptation is much better. Would you like to know more?
Oh shit. Yeah, that was an adaptation too. That I didn't find out until way, way later. Like I found out Dune was a book. I don't know exactly when, but it was like after childhood. I found out Fight Club was a book pretty soon after the movie. That one, it didn't take long. Starship Troopers, I didn't know that was based on a book until years and years. I mean, that was actually probably recent, like within the last decade or so that I found out Starship. Like it was pretty recent. I had no idea, but I love that movie. But yeah, so we've got Hannah Dundee dressed as Slash, and you already know we're going to have to get Kraken working on the back. Vinny demands it. I'm sure you guys demand it, okay? We need Kraken. Speaking of doing your part, right? I see Taverns Bull saying I'm doing my part. Make a little Starship Trooper reference there. We're going to have Kraken do his part, and we need Hannah from the back. But you know what? We can make up for it tonight with the second pinup. We can make up for it tonight with the second pinup here from Odacat. And you guys, you can guess who this is, right? You already know. I feel like normally they come in a pair, but I'm on Team K. So I feel like we just need to get back to our roots here. 80s style, get that 80s fashion going on. We've been watching a lot of those fitness commercials. I played a song from Killer Workout, which is a really cheesy, zooked out 80s horror movie about an aerobics teacher that goes on a killing spree. So I don't know. I've just been enjoying the whole 80s workout aesthetic, that vibe. I've been digging that lately. So we're going back to that. Halloween is over. No leg warmers. Well, I didn't want to make her too tiny. I've got the full body. Odacat does provide me with full body pinups. So yes, she is wearing leg warmers, but you just can't see it. They only go up to like her knees, and you can't see it because if I shrunk her down anymore, I feel like she would be too tiny. I wanted to make sure you guys got enough of the detail there for the, the booga and the wooga and all that. But yeah, the cake's about, right? The cake's about, right? So yeah, we've got Kay, my personal favorite from the Dirty Pair. Now, I'll be fair. We'll get Yuri in here in the future. Don't worry. We'll get Yuri. We'll have her here in the future. I'll be fair, but since Kay is my personal favorite, she had to go first. And I don't know, man. I've been digging the 80s vibe. I'm taking it back. We're done with Halloween, so I'm just bringing it back to that 80s vibe, man. So we got Kay here, and because Hannah in the Slash costume, she's looking good. She's got the whip, but we need to see the back. Vinny demands it. Chat demands it. Kraken, you got to do your part. So in the meantime, I figured, hey, why not? We got Kay here from Odacat. Kay is Bay. There you go, Mobius. I like that. K is Bay. I like that. Team K, man. Team K for life. Like the WWO for life. Team K for life. Because that booga is just too sweet. All right, let's go. So those are the pinups. I went ahead, just because we were looking at the gameplay there of that heavy metal game. I thought, why not? We'll go ahead and do both of those pinups. they were topical, or at least one of them was anyway. So we'll go ahead and do that. But I do have one more clip to get into, or is it one clip, two clips? I don't know. It's a couple of clips, one clip, whatever, kind of spliced it together. One more thing to get into here, and then we'll get into the clips that you guys have submitted tonight. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream so far. It's been kind of crazy. But you know, I think that's how we like it around here. You know, I'm beginning to think that's how we like it around these parts. Is we like it crazy. We like it crazy. That's how we're having fun. All right, we're having fun. Are you guys enjoying it? Are you guys enjoying yourself? One's up if you're having fun. One's up if you're having fun. Two if you're feeling blue. But hopefully you guys are enjoying yourselves. One's up if you're having fun. Two if you're feeling blue. Oh, Tavern's Pool sent me that pinup. Let's go. Let's get this on screen. If you're feeling blue, this will change your tune right here. We got the She-Dragon pinup from Master Kraken. She's got the Orbital Station dress code approved tiny mini skirt.
Tiny mini skirt!
Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, Master Kraken, man, he's always doing a great job. And this was from a while ago, and it's still like, you know, he's always doing a good job. So seeing a lot of ones. Good to know that you guys are having fun. Ones if you're having fun, two if you're feeling blue. I'm seeing a lot of ones there. So that's good to know. That is good to know. Hell yeah. All right, so let's check out this next clip here. The craziness, the madness that we've got going on. This kind of fits right in with the craziness and the madness that we got going on. So I mentioned it on, was it the last stream or was it during the Discord watch party? I don't know when I gave it away. I feel like I did a spoiler and I gave it away, but tomorrow, Thursday, I think it was on Sterner Stuff. I was talking about it, that on Thursday, every Thursday from now until, I don't know, the next holiday event, whenever, but for the time being, for the foreseeable future, every Thursday on Orbital Bacon Bits, movie night returns. And to stay on topic, it's sort of like a special extension of tonight's stream. We are watching an adaptation on its own right. This one, it's pretty interesting story because this one, and I talked about it a bit, so we'll go over it briefly here. But this one, it started out as a movie, a pretty silly movie, and then got adapted into a cartoon, and then to another movie, and then I don't know, probably some other things, but it was a little all over the place. The movie's not necessarily R-rated, but it's not for kids. At least I don't know. I wouldn't really show it to children with some of the stuff that they talk about in this movie. But then of course they made a Saturday morning cartoon about it, and the waifu in the thumbnail. We've watched the show on the channel. You guys know it. You guys love it. I'm talking about Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Specifically, the movie that we'll be watching tomorrow night on Orbital Bacon Bits is Return of the Killer Tomatoes. And see, the thing about that makes it interesting, and why I talk about how it kind of went back and forth, is because the original movie was nothing like what you would imagine it to be. Especially if you're familiar with the cartoon, or if you first heard about it from the cartoon, if you didn't even know there were movies or anything like that, then you would think that the first movie is pretty much just like the cartoon and has tomatoes that are like little monsters or big monsters. I mean, the cartoon had giant ones too, but monsters of various sizes, with little faces and teeth and things like that. And there would be these human characters that had wacky personalities and gimmicks and stuff. It was none of the above. The first movie was sort of like, if you guys were here for the channel surfing Halloween, we did Halloween all month of October, but one of the Halloween channel surfing streams, we watched a movie called Day of the Shopping Cart. Do you guys remember Day of the Shopping Cart? If you were here for that channel surfing, if you guys were here for that and you remember Day of the Shopping Cart, that's basically what the first Attack of the Killer Tomatoes was. It was just a bunch of actual tomatoes, just like that shopping cart movie was just shopping carts being pushed around and bumping into people, and the people were like flying across the screen and dying, and bloody limbs dropped on the ground. It was real cheesy and goofy and jank and zook and all the things that we love, right? Well, that's how the first Attack of the Killer Tomatoes was. Actual tomatoes that they were just like rolling down a hill, and people were running away from them and screaming and crying and things like that. It was hilarious. I think there were some giant tomatoes in it, but they didn't have faces. They weren't like monsters. They were just tomatoes that were rolling around, rolling over people. It was really goofy. It was like a spoof, you know. It was like a 70-minute, however long, version of that shopping cart movie, just with tomatoes. The ultimate B movie, exactly, Simply Steve. So then they adapted it into the Saturday morning cartoon, where it's like, oh, hey, you know, we're gonna make it this goofy kids cartoon so that we can sell advertising space during the cartoon and maybe turn it into action figures. So I don't think it ever got action figures, although it did get some merchandise, because I remember having a plushie of the fuzzy tomato. So I know that they did make merchandise out of it, but I don't know if it actually got a toy line. So then they say, hey, look, this is doing pretty well. We'll try to make it a full-blown thing. And so they do Return of the Killer Tomatoes, which is a sequel. And this is much more like the cartoon show. So you can see on screen here, Dr. Gangrene or Professor Gangrene. And I believe it's the same guy who was doing the voice for the character in the cartoon is actually doing the role in the movie here. If not, he sounds just like him. And he even looks just like him. This is pretty crazy how such a random and obscure adaptation could nail the characters so perfectly. Yeah, John Astin. Yeah, Prince of the Abyss. It is the same guy. It is the same guy. Okay. So, yeah, it's like, it's crazy that they nailed the adaptation so well when it comes to the way the characters looked and sounded most of the time, not all the time. I kind of was disappointed with Tara that she didn't have the same weird accent that she does in the cartoon. She still sounds a little spacey and has a very similar, not exactly the same, but very similar personality. But yeah, you know, just not quite pulling off the voice that I was hoping she would have. But yeah, you got John Astin as Professor Gangrene. We even have we even have Surfer Trump, guys. He's real. He's real. Surfer Trump is real. Okay. We're going to find all you guys got to tune in tomorrow night. Okay. If you're not subscribed to the second channel, I mean, you don't even necessarily have to subscribe, but just make sure that you tune in tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because we're going to watch this movie and he's real. Surfer Trump is real. I can't believe it. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy that they got the characters to look so spot on. So yeah, Surfer Trump is real. And even the fuzzy tomato, okay? And you know what's funny is that pretty much looks like the plot. Like, I think this is what they were selling in the store, and they just put it in the movie. They were just like, here, because it looks like a fake plushie. It doesn't look like a well-made prop or anything like that. Like, it looks like a fake plushie, and they just make the noise off screen. They just make that noise like off camera or whatever. So it's pretty jank. It's pretty jank, but it's cool that they included him in the movie. It's a very similar premise where Tara is the creation of Dr. Gangrene, and she's half tomato. And but the weird thing is, I don't know, weird is probably an understatement here. In the cartoon, you know, he's trying to make all these different tomatoes and take over the world, and Tara was like a failed experiment that ran away because she was a quote unquote failed experiment, right? He was trying to create the ultimate tomato, and I think she was meant to be some sort of human hybrid or something, and there was something to do with her having powers, right? But in the cartoon, they treat her like a failed experiment. She runs away. Well, in the movie, she's not so much of a failed experiment. Okay, in the movie, not so much. All right, not so much. Here she is in the movie. Do you guys want to see what she looks like? Do you guys want to see what Tara looks like? She's a tomato waifu, one of the top waifus here on the orbital station. Okay, from the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes cartoon, Tara is already one of the top waifus here on the orbital station. Do you guys want to see what she looks like in the movie? You guys want to see what she looks like? Reverb says, yes, let's go. I mean, some of you may have already seen it. St. Adam says, I've seen it. Some of you may have already seen it. But if you haven't, let's check out what Tara, they did a pretty good job. You can see here, we've got Professor Gangrene. We've got Surfer Trump. We've even got the fuzzy tomato. So here is Tara. Live action Tara. They got the fluffy hair. They got it all. Like I said, she acts pretty spacey, like similar, close. Not quite the same, but close. What about the yams? Oh, I'm glad you asked, Diego del Sol. Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked about that. Because we get Tara in the bikini. Remember the episode? In fact, I think there's like 3 episodes. It seems like as short as the season of Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, the first season's like 13 episodes. It's a pretty short season. As short as the season as it is, boy, do they like getting Tara in her bikini a lot, right? There's like 4 or 5 episodes, like half the episodes she gets in her bikini. Well, the movie's no exception. They make sure to get her in a bikini in there too, right? So here you go. And you might be wondering like, whoa, why is she so, I mean, this is, she's looking pretty hot. We got, yams out, the thighs, cake. It looks like cake's about as well. Okay. Well, I'm going to play you a clip. And that's Chad, by the way. This is Chad, by the way, in case you were wondering. That's our boy Chad. They had to age him up, okay? They had to age him up. They had to make sure, because in the show, it seems like, Tara's an adult. She drives him around and stuff, but he seems like he's still a teenager, still a quote unquote kid.
If we are talking about adaptations, then we must bring up the greatest movie adaptation of a comic book ever.
Hell yeah. Can't wait to see what you got there. Thank you for that visit from the Gyat Fairy there. Thank you. But yeah, so in the movie, though, of course, they had to give him a growth spurt. There you go, Prince of the Abyss. Hell of a growth spurt there, right? Hell of a growth spurt there. Yeah, they had to make sure to do that because, there's a little bit of post-wrangle activities that might be going on, may or may not be going on with Tara here because the live. Remember when I said that the live action version of her is similar but not quite the same as the cartoon? Like they're both spacey. They both have like the weird tomato psychic waifu powers. But the live action one's a little bit different. I'm going to play this clip. Let's see if you guys can tell me where the difference comes in here. So here, this is when they first meet. She's run away. She's run away from the lab, not because she's a failed experiment, but because Dr. Gangrene, he's not, or Professor Gangrene, whatever his name is, he's not treating the other tomatoes right, and he was gonna throw away Fuzzy Tomato. So she runs away. That's why she's all wet waifu. She was running in the rain.
Fooling. You surprised me.
Do you want to make love?
Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. Okay, first off, I have to give a shout out here. I know it's kind of hard to tell because, wet waifu, it's a little distracting, but they gave her the side ponytail, the little ponytail on top. Kind of hard to tell. Her hair's gotten messed up in the rain, but I noticed that little detail. I thought that was nice. But yeah, this is the first word she speaks to him. Okay, this is why I said, remember when I said Tara's a little bit different in this version, okay?
Here, just have a seat. You look a little tired.
Would you rather I cleaned up?
No, that's fine. I'll do that later. See, I work here.
You wish sex now?
Yes. No.
What is wrong with this guy? It should have been me. Holy shit. Yeah, so I don't know. Does this ruin Tara or does this make her awesome? Saint Adam says perfect woman. Oh, wait. Don't hold your judgment, Saint Adam. Before you say perfect woman, hold on a second. Because it's about to get better. All right? It's about to get, yes, you heard that right. She says clean up. Clean up? No? Okay, how about sex? Wait a minute. But wait, there's more. As if she couldn't get any more perfect. Hold it.
Let me get you a towel.
Shall I cook you something?
No, thank you.
How about a blowjob? Maybe iron your pants.
No!
It should have been me! Holy shit! Can I cook you something? What? And then what was that she said right after? You want to run that by me again?
No, thank you.
How about a blowjob? Maybe iron your pants.
No!
Yes, and in that order. And in that order, please. Yeah, so now you can say that she's perfect, right? If she wasn't, the perfect woman. So that's why I was like, I don't know. This might ruin the image of Tara in some people's mind because, cartoon, innocent, whatever. But she's also insanely based. So she's probably going to end up being the perfect woman. If I know the Baconeers like I know the Baconeers, they're probably going to think she's the perfect woman. It's pretty base. I don't think it's going to ruin it to it. Let's hear. You know what? I think we need to see that scene again. I think we need to see that whole interaction again, guys. What do you think? What do you think? All right. This is Tara. This is live action Tara. Let's go.
It's just fooling. You surprised me.
Do you want to make love?
I want. Here, just have a seat. You look a little tired.
Would you rather I cleaned up?
No, that's fine. I'll do that later. See, I work here.
You wish sex now?
Yes.
Starfire vibes.
No. Let me get you a towel.
Shall I cook you something?
No, thank you.
How about a blowjob? Maybe iron your pants.
No!
That dude has no idea what to even do, man. This guy, he's out of his depth. He's out of his depth, man. He has no idea what to do. Live action Tara, man. Wooga, wooga, booga, booga. Get her in my stable. Yeah, he's not a Baconeer. He's not one of us. That's a rarity. Usually we're typing one of us like in all caps, right? Even with villains sometimes, Skeletor, we're like, oh, one of us. Hordak, one of us, right? He was wrangling She-Ra. Usually they're one of us. They're a Baconeer. They're a Bim Bam. It's rare that say, hey, this guy, get him out of here. Who's this stranger? Definitely not a Baconeer. That's right. He totally blew it. Well, did he? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out tomorrow. Did he actually blow it? I don't know. Maybe she does. I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow on the movie. We're going to watch it 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Orbital Bacon Bits. It's the second channel. If you're not already subscribed, you can find it by going to the homepage on this channel here and just scroll down. If you go to the homepage and you'll see the Saturday morning cartoons and the anime grindhouse, you'll see those two playlists. You just scroll down and all my other channels are right under those. And you can find Orbital Bacon Bits every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to do movie night. We've been doing movie night, sort of. It kind of got interrupted in October. We were doing the horror anthology shows. But we're going to resume it. And tomorrow night, we're watching Return of the Killer Tomatoes. I've already cleared it with copyright and everything. We're good to go. All right, we're good to go. Return of the Killer Tomatoes. So if you want to see what happens, does he actually blow it? I don't know. That's their first meeting. There's still a lot to go. We got to find out. So we'll find out tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, man. It's going to be good. So that to me was the most interesting adaptation when it comes to the waifu side of things, right? A little spicy side of things there. So let's go. All right. So let me close some of these tabs down so that I can open new ones. I got to make room for new ones because we're going to watch your guys' clips. It's time for the second half of the show. We're going to watch your guys' clips and see what you've been sending in here. All right. Let's make sure all the links are in. Nothing got erased. What was the first one? First one? I don't know. Hold on. Let me refresh. I know how it likes to do this thing where it doesn't show me the first use that came through. All right. I think this was the first one. On the one hand, it's long and I would suggest skipping ahead some. On the other hand, curiosity makes me want to watch it all. Technically, adaptations. I think that was the first one from Painting and Rambling. I don't know. We've got a pretty long list here. It's long. All right. So I think that's it. I'm going to get a drink of water real quick. Go ahead and grab your pizza rolls. If you need to restock, re-up on your Zook, whatever you need to do, I'm just going to grab a quick drink of water. We're gonna start the list, start the second half of the show here. Painting and Rambling says there was at least one before that. Okay, let me go to the activity feed and refresh that. Why is it not showing up for me? Normally, if I refresh it, it'll show up, but it's not showing up for me. Hold on. Yeah, that's the earliest one I can get. The one that says on one hand. Do you remember what the other? Shit. Somebody else posted one before you? I hate when it does this, man. Why is it doing this to me? Come on. Don't cut off anybody's. Be over here. Oh, wait a minute. Aha. I think I found it. Aha, ha, ha, ha. I found it. Okay, what is today? Today I had to like go by a day. No, that's the first one. That is the first one. Okay, so we're good. Cuz I actually just went through and looked at the transaction history. That is the first one. All right, so we're good. All right, so we got one first up. Everybody ready to go? What's going on, Evo? Hell yeah. We are celebrating today. We are enjoying it. We are having a good day. I hope everybody's having a good time. So far, I'm rocking out, enjoying the Bim Bams, the company of the Baconeers, the Bim Bams, the Flum Bums. And yeah, we're going to start the second half of the show here. We're going to be watching all of the stuff that you guys sent in via Super Chat. Obviously, we've got a lot to get through, so there's still plenty of time if you want to send in a Super Chat and make a suggestion. It usually takes about 45 minutes to an hour to get through the list. We've got a pretty sizable list here, so I'm guessing that's what we'll have is about another 45 minutes to an hour left of the show to go. So without further ado, let's start the list here. We've got first up from Painting and Rambling. And this one says it's a little bit long, but so we might want to skip ahead. But on the other hand, curiosity may make you want to watch it all, but it's technically adaptation. So, all right, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got here.
Thicker and
Famous TV shows that were made into board games. Waifu Fairy, Hawaii 5-0. Columbo. Oh wait, there was an I Dream a Genie board game. Raw. Are these in chronological order? I wonder if I skip ahead if it might be stuff that's in a little bit more like our time. Wait, a She-Ra board game. Dude, I remember looking up some of the old, because thinking of these old shows and stuff. I would look up some of the old toy lines like I do for channel surfing when I'm doing research. And I can't remember, it was like weeks ago. And it was one of the channel surfings that I was doing research for. And I remember looking at some of the old She-Ra figures and holy shit, they are jank. Like really jank. The old He-Man figures, they hold up okay. They look kind of silly because they're posed in this like squatty looking pose. It looks kind of fun. But damn, those old She-Ra figures look jank, man. Scooby-Doo the game. Cheers. Family Feud is a game. Like Family Feud's like a game out of a game. I saw Star Trek. Yeah, Star Trek the game. I don't know. It's like, wait, was that? Hold on. Do the Urkel. See, I need commercials for some of these. I need commercials for some of these games. I need to know what's going on here. Because the Urkel products are actually kind of sinister. There was a previous channel surfing we were looking at, I believe it was the Urkel cereal. The breakfast cereal, the Urkel breakfast cereal that was going to Urkelize anyone who ate it, particularly the waifus. Like, I think it was only marketed, only meant to be consumed by waifus. Because, you know, Urkel, he's always wanting to wrangle himself a waifu there. And yeah, if you ate the cereal, it would Urkelize you. And what was the phrase? He said something like, you would be ready to taste his love. It was the most nefarious tagline for any product. I can't believe it. The Urkelos. Yeah. So what is the do the Urkel? I mean, phrasing right there, right? The name of the board game is phrasing. Yeah, I bet. That's probably the commercial. You know, he pops in. Oh, you landed on the space, Scott. Now you got to do the Urkel. He's like rubbing his hands together. Yeah. Guess you got to do the Urkel now. Mom, no. Jetsons game? Damn, so they just make a board game out of anything. They make a board game out of anything. Flipper, get out of here. All right. I wish they had some like commercials mixed in there or something. Like, I need, like, seeing the titles is cool, but I need a little bit more. Like, I want to know how some of them are played or see the commercials or whatever. But thank you for that one, Painting and Rambling. Appreciate it. The Urkel. All right. To the Urkel. Hiei Oni is up next, says, wish they'd make another adaptation after this OVA. Okay. So did they make one and not another, or did they never make one? Let's see. Not quite sure what he means. Yo, why is this guy zooking out? Yo, this is me for real. This is like so me. It's how I run everywhere. It's how I run into the grocery store every day. He's so me. He's so me for real. That's how people react to me too. Hey, it's a kitty. Kitty, that's Kitty when he was homeless. Kitty on hard times. You know, before he got his job on the orbital station as official Pantsu officer, Pantsu Patrol, right? Before he joined the Pantsu Patrol, this Kitty was on hard times. Oh. Kitty, no! Kitty, run away! Holy shit. Kitty when he sees a Haitian in Ohio. They're all zooking out. What the fuck is going on? What the hell was that? It says it was a trailer. It doesn't even say what it was. What did I even just watch? What was that? I like how Hieioni's like, man, I wish they made more after this one. What the hell was even that one? I don't even know. Oh, I'm confused, buddy. leave that cat alone, you freak. That's right, Prince. That's right, Prince of the Abyss. They better leave them cats alone. They were all the animals were, even the birds were zooking out. Did you see that? Even the birds were zooking out. This is fucking weird. But thank you, Hieioni, for that one. No, that looked like that would have been good for October for last month. I'll save that for next Halloween. That looked like some high grade Zook there, for sure. Next up, we got from Mobius1, says off topic, but here's to a brighter, better America. Oh, let's go, buddy. What do you got?
The issue is clean water. We all have a stake in it. For wildlife. For recreation.
For clean ice cubes. Clean ice cubes to chill the light, refreshing taste of the new Coke. A chilling idea.
Elect the light, better taste for a brighter, better America.
The time is now. The taste is light. New possibilities. New Coke.
Hell yeah. Let's go, Max Headroom. Yeah, I've got glasses just like that. I've got a pair of glasses. I didn't realize those were Max Headroom glasses. Is that done on purpose? That's crazy. No, hell yeah, Max Headroom. We're gonna make America jawsome again. Maja. Max Headroom 2024. We're gonna make America jawsome again. Where's Slamoo? Slamoo. And this is his running mate right here. Based glasses. Hell yeah, dude. They are. Skull Shades. Shouts out to the Skull Shades. That's most definitely what's up. That new Coke campaign was Max's downfall. What? Are you kidding or are you serious? Like, did this actually ruin Max Headroom? Did the Coke campaign ruin him? Oh shit. Damn. I would have voted for you, Max. I would have voted for you, buddy. Thank you for that one, Mobius1. Love Max Headroom. That's good stuff. All right, next up, we got one from Michael Rusum. Says, what a great day, Baconeers. Indeed, what a great day indeed. Thought I'd share this one. Bacon is a little language. Thank you for the heads up. Wait, why did that just move? What the hell? Did the list just update randomly and hide shit? No. Okay. It just scrolled for some reason, I think. That was weird. Sorry about that, guys. The list just freaking moved to the top for some reason. I swear. I'm zooking out. All right. Little language. I'll look out for that. I think we'll be okay. with little language. I think we can handle it. It is a great day indeed. Let's check it out. Thank you, Michael Rusum. Let's see what you got here.
Gary, if for some reason your cover is blown and the terrorists take you prisoner, well, you'll probably want to take your own life. Here, you'd better have this.
Is that the late, great Phil Hartman?
All right, team, that's it. We've got a job to do. Let's go police the world.
Let's go.
America.
Stand and salute.
Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah!
Save the motherfucking day, yeah, America! Fuck yeah! Freedom is the only way, yeah! Terrorists, your game is through, 'cause now you have to answer to America! Fuck yeah! So lick my butt and suck on my balls, America! Fuck yeah!
Oh, I was hoping there'd be more. I'm like, go through the whole fucking song. I'm ready. Go through the whole fucking song. Let's go. Oh, man. Fuck yeah, dude. Thank you. Michael Rusum. Hell yeah. All right. And then we had the one from Bloodwork. Thank you again, Bloodwork, man. You're the man. You are the man. Hell yeah. Stream boss Bloodwork. Shouts out. You didn't have a link, though. It's crazy. You didn't have a link. Did you want to send in any clips, Bloodwork, man? Thank you. Next up, we got from Painting and Rambling. Says, from cartoon jank to movie jank. You can change the format, but the jank stays the same. Let's go.
In his time, he was a hero. Walked the walk and talked the talk. That Albert is.
Isn't that what's his name? The guy from Kenan and Kel, or is his name Kenan? But I'm like the Good Burger movie, right? They were on Snick. Was it All That? Was the show All That? And then there was the Good Burger movie. Yeah, that's Kenan. Yeah.
Back. Coming from his time.
Do you have a can opener?
The can opener is on the can.
To our time.
Wow, it looks like an indoor town.
Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Now come on, let's get this sweater out. I can't take my sweater off because I don't know what's underneath it.
To show everybody
You guys yanking my chain?
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't even know you had a chain.
how to have a good time.
They call me Fat Al, but I don't want to get skinny. I like the bigger heart. That's a typical Al.
From 20th Century Fox.
That Albert is in love.
That's what I'm
I've actually never seen this movie, so it's kind of interesting to see what the premise was. If I'm gathering this correctly here, it seems like the cartoon characters were brought into the real world.
And the mind of Bill Cosby.
What's that on your head?
It's my hat.
Why don't you take it off?
I have no face.
Yeah, so they're the cartoon characters like brought into the real world, right?
I'll meet you downstairs. Oh my.
Yeah, because I've never actually seen it, but the thing that I'd like to point out is if that is the case, if that's what they did, I like how they didn't just do the Space Jam thing where they tried to mix the cartoons and the live action, because that always looks really jank, and instead got real actors, real people to look like the actual characters. It's like I was just talking about with the Return of the Killer Tomato movie, how the actors look like the actual characters. Of course, in the case of John Acid, he was the voice of the character in the show. But yeah, it's something about the extra effort, just that one little, not to say that animation is lazy, because it's not, but it always looked jank when they tried to pair it with live action. So I would much prefer a live action character that looks like the character they're supposed to look like, rather than them trying to just, we're going to make them look like what they would, you know. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Albert.
Who is it? I'm Fat Albert. Yeah, right. I'm looking for Mr. Cosby. Are you his dad?
Directed.
Oh no, they killed him. Oh no, they killed him. He's dead. Stunned. He's stunned. He's dead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that one might have aged poorly. From cartoon jank to movie jank. You weren't kidding. You weren't kidding, Painting and Rambling. Did they give him a taste of his own medicine there? Is that what happened? Is that why he just fell over like that? Looks, Cosby might have gotten a taste of his own medicine. He's been roofied out. He's stunned. He can't stand up. Oh no. All right. So thank you, Painting and Rambling. All right, next up we got one from Loki Thorson. Said, this is serious. So give me a quarter. I was a witness. Get me a reporter. Call April O'Neil in on this case, eh? You better hurry up. There's no time to waste. All right, let's see what you got, buddy. Oh, no. I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going.
Sauerländer Gurken, knackig im Biss.
What the fuck? No! That's a banned German Ninja Turtles commercial. Is that official? Is that an official licensed? Like, did they sign off on that? Who owns the turtle? Is Paramount? Who owns them? Right? Did they sign off on that? Yeah, you never eaten pickles. We can never eat pickles again. Pickles are banned. Okay, I'm banning pickles. All pickles are banned now. Thank you, Loki Thorson. You have now given everyone nightmares. You can direct your angry emails at LokiThorson@gmail.com. I'm just kidding. That's not his email, but Thank you for that one. Midnight Fuel or Nightmare Fuel at midnight. Yeah, I don't know. Be waking up all night, screaming in terror. All right, we got the next one up here from Daharka88. Says Battle Arena game from title or maybe a story. I don't know. All right, not really sure what this could be, so let's find out. Oh shit, it's that game I was showing you guys. There she is. Oh, she's a biker babe. Biker waifu. Oh, there's another waifu. Oh, damn. Wait a minute. Wait, there's all sorts of waifus. Is this like not Tarna? Why didn't that back up like it was supposed to? It's like not Tarna because the armor, the hair, obviously. It's supposed to be. Yeah, it's so extreme and metal, heavy metal. Coco Artist says, Bacon, you should play Shank 1 and 2 games. I just finished the first one. All right, I'll add them to the list. Yeah, pardon me. Pardon me, though. Hold on a second here. Yeah, there's a bunch of new waifus in that game.
Pardon me.
Kitty, we got to get you back to work, all right? Vacation's over. Vacation's over. We're getting you back to work. There's a lot of wrangling to be done. So that's that Battle Arena game. That's the one I showed you. Heavy Metal Geomatrix. Yeah, some more jank there. Thank you. That was from Daharka88. I didn't realize there was a... Is that the intro to the game or is that a trailer? It didn't really say. Next up, we got one. Let's see. These... Oh, wait a minute. These don't have links. Hold on. Let me scroll up. Okay, next one. Okay, so next we got another one from Daharka88. It says Anime the Musical. Don't have time to find a good clip, so check at 59:30 for the Halloween winner. Halloween winner? Are you talking about the Saturday Scouts? Uh-oh. All right, 59:30. Is that what it said? 59:30. All right, give me just a second. 59:30. Oh, shit. It's the Saturday Scouts, the winners of the Halloween costume contest. They stole the election. Oh wait, there's no video? That's okay. It was all dark on the screen. This is literally all that was happening. It's just this. You didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything. It was just them shouting while all this darkness and smoke was on. Sorry about that. By the power of the moon, we will steal the Halloween costume contest and defeat all other entrants. I don't know, though. I don't know. Do you think the other contestants are going to take that loss lying down? We'll find out Friday, I guess. We'll find out on Friday's Sterner Stuff if the other contestants were going to take that loss lying down or if they're going to... They may not be such graceful losers, you know. We'll find out on Friday. Those other waifus are pretty upset. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them are kind of upset that they didn't win the costume contest. Hey, it was a fair election. It was a safe and secure, fair election. So I don't know what to tell him, but we'll find out. The aftermath on Friday. Thank you for that one, DeHark88. Hell yeah. Next up, we got one from Joshua Cochran that says, this indirectly gave us Power Rangers, true believers. That's right. I love the story. I think I know what this is. Oh, let's go.
If any of you forgot that we were gonna watch this in November, prepare to be reminded.
Oh, that's like threatening. That sounds threatening, Taverns Full. Thank you for hailing the Baroness there. She's rocking the Gyat yacht, really putting her pack into it. But that almost sounds a little threatening there. He's like, yeah, remember this? It's coming. You can't run. You can't hide. We're watching this in November. I'm kind of wondering, well, what is it? Oh no, I'm like nervous now. What the hell? Let's go. The Tasteful Thickness says scroll stream. Yeah, this is dedicated to Peanut. This one goes out to Peanut. That's right. Justice for Peanut. Let's go. Joshua Cochran says, this indirectly gave us Power Rangers True Believers. That's a Stan Lee reference because I'm going to have to, I don't know, I might have to give you background. It depends on what video this is. Let's see what this is. Yeah, wow. That's right, the Japanese Spider-Man. Yeah. I love those fucking lyrics, man. Spider-Man. 安らぎ捨ててすべてを捨てて悪を追って空かける Change the apart 君はなぜ君はなぜ Spider-Man has a Megazord. What the fuck? What the fuck? Spider-Man has his own Megazord. The Spider Megazord. Leo Pardon. That's Leo Pardon, Prince of the Abyss. That's the name of his Megazord, his Spider Megazord. It's named Leo Pardon. So to give you a little bit of background, what the was that Joshua Cochran? Hold on, let me go back to the list. Where's the list? Yeah, Joshua Cochran, who sent this in. To give you a little bit of background, what he meant about how it gave us, or indirectly gave us, Power Rangers and the Stan Lee reference. And not just because it's Spider-Man. You might think, well, because it's Spider-Man. No. When this was shopped around as far as the Japanese Spider-Man, at the time, this was in the 70s, and at the time, Marvel wasn't doing so hot. And so they were basically letting like anybody use their license because they just needed the money, right? And so Japan is like, hey, we want to make a show about Spider-Man. Marvel's like, cool, whatever. And they didn't really care what people did with the license. This is at the time, of course, things are different now. So at the time, not only were they hard up for money, but because they were just like, yeah, here, take the license, give us the money. They didn't really care like what people did with it. So Japan did a really weird adaptation of Spider-Man where it was kind of like the Flash, where he had the costume inside this little like compressed thing. I think it was in a watch or something. I don't know if it was a ring like the Flash. I think it was in a wristwatch, but still it would pop out and he would just be in the costume. And he would summon this giant robot because Japan, they love their giant robots. Well, when Stan Lee saw this, this gets back to him and he's like, this is pretty wild. This is pretty weird. He wasn't mad or anything. He was just like, this is kind of wild. They're putting giant robots in here with Spider-Man. Why did they do that? And he looked into it and he started seeing all the Super Sentai, Ultraman, things like that had the giant robots in it. That was really popular at the time. It's still popular to this day to a certain extent. But, it was all the rage, in Japan at the time. And so Stan Lee saw that and he's like, man, this is pretty cool. I want to bring this over to America. And so it was actually Stan Lee who originally shopped the idea of Power Rangers. And it was, I don't think it was with Zhu Ranger, which was what the Super Sentai season that was adapted into Power Ranger. I think it was with like Jetman. It was like a couple seasons before it. I think it was Jetman. I could be wrong about that. But Stan Lee was actually the first one before Saban. You know, everybody thinks of Saban when they think of the American adaptation. You know, Saban is like synonymous with Power Rangers these days, you know, because that was before Hasbro and all that. But it was actually Stan Lee who first shopped it around. And yes, it was Jetman. Thank you, Wolfen, for confirming that. And it was Jetman, and he tried to shop it around and say, hey, we can dub this over in English, and we can make it like an action show for kids, because that's what it was for over in Japan's action show for kids. And he was trying to shop it around to America, and all the studios are like, nah, we're not going to do it. And it wasn't until a couple years later when Haim Saban did the exact same thing, just with a different season. So instead of with Jetman, it was with the Zhu Ranger. And I think it was with Zhu Ranger and like Bioman or something. I think he had a couple of things combined. It might have been Die Ranger. I don't know. But he had a couple of like seasons combined. He was mixing it up, and he threw in the whole like Saved by the Bell aspect to it, and that's what actually got them to get on board. Just go, oh, okay. So it'll be like Saved by the Bell, but with ninjas and giant robots. All right, cool. So yeah, no, Imputee. I know that's what it sounds like. It's a ZHR or ZHYUR or something. I don't know. It starts with a Z, and the Japanese pronunciation of Z is like a weird sort of almost like a soft J sound, like a zh. Like, you know, we say Z's like z. And Japanese Z is like a zh, like a weird J sound. So I know it sounds like that, but it's, if you look at the spelling, and thank you, Wolfen put the spelling in the chat there, so I appreciate that. That's what it, but if you were to say Zoo Ranger or Zoo Ranger or Zoo Ranger, whatever, you would actually be not only mispronouncing it, but there's another Ranger series that came later that has a closer sounding, is like Zeo or something. It's been a while. I'm kind of rusty on my Super Sentai. But yeah, anyway, that's been your moment, your little tidbit of education. You know how we like to keep it educational here on the Orbital Station. You think it's all just waifus, just wooga wooga and booga booga, but we got to keep it educational. You know, that's how we keep the contract. You know, that's how we keep our license, right? That's how we keep our broadcast license. We got to be a little educational here on the Orbital Station.
This is the Spider-Man TV show from the 70s, starring Tucker Carlson as Peter Parker.
Let's go, Mr. Castorhopper, with a visit from the Gyat Fairy. Okay, we're going to check that out. But yeah, so yeah, that's been your little educational segment here. You know, we got to keep it educational here on the Orbital Station, keep that license. That's how we do it. All right. Appreciate that, guys. Oh man, we're just having fun. We're just having a good time. All right. So next up, that one was from Joshua Cochran. Appreciate that. Next up, we got another one from Painting and Rambling. Says this is fan made, but very well done. They did plan a cartoon series in the 90s, but it never got made. So we've got this fan made edition instead. All right. Let's check this out. Let's see what you got. Why do I feel like, I mean, it's Doctor Who, but why am I getting Gravity Falls? Why am I getting Gravity Falls vibes from this? Yeah, it's freaking made from Gravity Falls in there. Like, the animation is actually well done for what it is. You know, I'll give them that. I don't know if the music is a cover or whatever, but, you know, give them all that. But they lose points for using the Peter Capaldi Doctor. Oh, of all the Doctors, man. I don't know when this one was made. Maybe he was the current Doctor at the time. But, oh. So this was actually going to be a thing in the 90s. I kind of doubt that it would have looked like this had it been made in the 90s. I understand that this was fan made. Don't get me wrong. I understand that this was fan made, so they probably did their own thing, gave it that Gravity Falls vibe. I mean, look, even the title has a Gravity Falls vibe. The music, everything. They were clearly fans of Gravity Falls. So, which is fine. That's a good show too. But that show came out in what, the early 2000s, 2010, something like that. I don't know, but it wasn't in the 90s. I know that much. So I would imagine that had this show been made like it was intended to in the 90s, it would have had a much different look. Shit, it could have been cool if it looked like Conan or something. You had like sort of that Sunbow animation, that 90s Sunbow animation. I would have actually liked to see Doctor Who like that. That would have been a cool series. But yes, this was for being fan made. This was well done. I appreciate it for what it is. Interesting, though. I didn't know that they even planned to make a cartoon series of Doctor Who ever in the 90s or ever for that matter, you know? Kind of a shame that it didn't get made. I would have, especially in the 90s. That would have been really, because I wonder what Doctor that would have been based on, you know? Because wasn't Doctor Who on a hiatus in the 90s? I know that it started like a long time ago. It like started out in black and white. I'm not the biggest Doctor Who fan. I've only watched a little bit of it. My personal favorite is the 9th Doctor, Christopher Eccleston. But I think it was on hiatus in the 90s. So I wonder who, you know, that would, shit, man. That's, I got to go do some research after the show. That's actually kind of interesting. Thank you for that one, Painting and Rambling. All right, cool, man. Hey, we're getting more edumacation here. They had one in 1999. I mean, that's the tail end of the 90s, man. That's the tail end. So the whole decade for the vast majority of it was missing out on the show, as it was on hiatus. They had a made for TV movie. Yeah. Man, I got to do some research. That's really interesting. All right. Next up, thank you for that one, Painting and Rambling. Next up, we got one from Tavern's Pool. Says, we need to go back to classic adaptations. Great Scott. Oh, shit. What have you got here, buddy? This isn't the janky video game, is it? Einstein zooking out. I completely forgot about this. I'm doing all this like adaptation research and stuff. Completely forgot about the Back to the Future cartoon. Now, I would imagine because Universal, they love to block the shows that they own, the cartoons that they own. Every now and then you get away with something. And you're allowed to, because I think they own like He-Man and Brave Star. We're allowed to play those. But a lot of the other shows that they own, we're not allowed to play. So my guess would be no Back to the Future on Saturday. I could try it. I'd give it a try. If it doesn't work, we can always do Discord watch parties. But that opener, at the very least, I'm pretty sure is a full song. Like there's a full version of that song, I should say. And that's going to definitely be the intro to a future live stream, like a Sterner Stuff or something. I love that song, man. Thank you for reminding me of this. I can't believe I forgot about the Back to the Future cartoon. Yeah, I was thinking it was the game when I read the thing, you know, the Great Scott comment. I'm thinking, oh man, it's going to be that jank NES game. Because I remember that. Don't remember the cartoon, man. I completely forgot about it. Thank you for reminding me of this. Hell yeah. Good stuff, dude. Good stuff. Great Scott. All right, next up, we got another one from Painting and Rambling. Says, don't know what to say. Oh, that's kind of scary. That's kind of ominous. But what is this? What is this going to be? Now, we go from a show that I completely forgot and was like, oh man, thank you for reminding me, to a show that I wish I could forget. Why are you reminding me?
It was from the bottle of a cowardly crew. Sympathize the rights of all citizens. When it's time to fight to win. They're tested, tried and true. They keep the peace for you and me. Hooray, the Police Academy.
Oh, make it stop, man. The intro feels like it's lasting for 1,000,000 years.
They're tested, tried and true.
We got a visit from the Gyat Fairy. Let's
Make
go.
car commercials great again.
Let's go. Thank you, Token Robot, for the visit from the Gyat Fairy there. Give us a nice respite. Make car commercials great again.
He forgot to dot the I.
I'll fix it.
Police Academy. The series.
So yeah, there was a series. There was a cartoon for Police Academy. I'm not a big fan. Okay, it's okay if you guys like. I see some people saying, you know, oh shit, you know, it's a banger. That's fine if you're a fan. I personally am not a fan. I don't know, man. I don't even know exactly why. I mean, it might be better now. Like, I hated it as a kid, and I tried to watch a little bit of it. Probably like a month or so ago, because I was looking for shows for a Saturday morning lineup, and I was like, oh yeah, Police Academy. And I remember thinking to myself, didn't like it as a kid, but you know, maybe it'll work. And I skimmed through an episode or two, and I was just like, oh no, this is painful. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know. Maybe I need to give it another shot. Some of you guys are saying there's a waifu, the blonde. Golly, the blonde, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a second look. But yeah, I just never was a fan of the police. And even the live action movies I couldn't really get into. They were okay. Like, they were on TV a lot when I was younger. And I was like, yeah, I'd watch them sometimes. They were just not my thing. Alchemy says 2. Is that a 2 for the show or for the waifu? Pastor Hopper says, I'll pass. I see. I'm glad. Okay, I was starting to feel bad a bit, because I'm like, I don't want to trash a show that everyone loves. But if everyone else is like, yeah, it's not for me, it's like, okay. I mean, even Painting and Rambling says, I don't know what to say. Is that a part of the lyrics, or are you also not a fan of the show? But I still appreciate the visit from the Gyat Fairy nonetheless. Don't get me wrong. All right. We're just having fun here, guys. We're just having fun here. Base Wave says she gives me a snoo snoo vibe. Oh, buddy. Death by snoo snoo? Maybe. Alchemy says I did not like that show, hence the 2. Okay. So that makes sense. All right. Well, I'm not alone there. All right. Next up, we got from Daharka88, says a New Year TV special of a video game. What the hell does that even mean? I don't know, but we're going to find out. Yeah, let's go. Hold on. Where's the button? Yeah! Let's go. Now, this is some high quality jank right here. This is what I like to see. Wait, you can see the wire. You can see the wire that he was lowered down on. Hold on, look at that. Look. You can see you can see the wire, and what's wrong with his face? Oh, what's going on here? His hands are too small for his sleeves. You know, like, look at his tiny little wrists, but the sleeves are huge. The longer I look at it, the worse it gets. This is amazing. Uh-oh, but we have a waifu. We have waifu detected. And why is she on fire? Holy shit, Chun-Li, you're on fire! Secure the cake. Somebody put her out. Somebody put the waifu out. Secure the cake. Holy shit, she's on fire. This is awesome. This is already awesome. Whoa! Did you see that Kikoken? Did you see that barrel roll? Hold on, we need to go back. Look at that Kikoken. Look at this barrel roll. Pardon me, Pantsu. Stupid YouTube thing in the way. Dude, what's wrong with him, Bison? I'm worried about him. Why is he built like that, though? Holy shit, she's going Super Saiyan. Kamehameha. Dude, Bison is built like a refrigerator, man. What the fuck? Oh no! Waifu down. Okay, no, she's okay. Yeah! This is awesome. What? Why did he explode? He's fucking dead. Holy shit. He's fucking dead. You did it. Look at his look at his flaming corpse in the background. Way to go, Chun-Li. I can smell Bison's roasting corpse in the background. I brought my friend. I brought, who is this? I brought Japanese Chunk from the Goonies. He's got the marshmallows. We're going to roast them on Bison's flaming corpse. It's starting to smell pretty crispy back there. No, that wasn't Bison bacon. No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. You did it, Chun-Li. You roasted the competition. Way to go. Holy shit. That was the best. That was amazing. That was amazing. Daharka 88 might be the best thing we've seen all night. Well, I don't know. Base Terra. Hold on. We did have Base Terra. Probably going to be like the moment of Zen on Friday. Base Terra. Or maybe I'll probably just play it again tonight. It'll be your moment of Zen tonight. I don't normally do moment of Zen on Wednesday, but you'll get one tonight. We'll replay the Terra clip. But Daharka 88, holy shit, that was like the best thing I've seen. That was amazing. That was better than that was better than the cartoon, the live action movie. You know, no offense to Raul Julia, his portrayal as Bison is legendary, rip, you know, but that was fucking awesome. That was fucking awesome. All right. Next up, thank you to Harka for that one. Next up from Alchemy, it says, did not know it was an adaptation when I saw it. This was the first real big brain movie I saw as a kid. I have walked the path of the Mentat ever since. Do you use the juice of Staffu to give your brain the speed? The brain acquires the speed and it's like the juice of Staffu, it's like the brain acquires something, and it stains the lips, stains their lips blue. I don't know, man. I'm zooking out. I'm zooking out over the thing we just watched. Holy shit. All right, let's check this out. Classic.
The beginning is a very delicate time.
Okay, and can we all say waifu? All right, Princess Irulan, regardless of what you think of the original Dune, because I know it's not everybody's bag. I know some people think that the original Dune was like a train wreck and a bad movie, and David Lynch himself hates it and yada blah blah. Me personally, it's my favorite movie of all time. I actually love it. I don't care, flaws and all, okay? Flaws and all, train wreck and all. I fucking love the David Lynch Dune, all right? It's like my favorite movie of all time. And can we all say that regardless of what you think about it, that Princess Irulan, who you're seeing on screen here, is a fucking waifu, okay? One, get her in my stable. One's up. She is a waifu.
Know then that it is the year 10,191. In this time, the most precious substance in the universe is the spice melange. The spice extends life. The spice exists on only one planet in the entire universe. The planet is Arrakis, also known as Dune.
Oh my goodness. Tell me more about Dune, waifu. I'm just let you tell me all about Dune. I'm gonna be here all night. You can tell me all about Arrakis, the planet Harkonnen, Gedi Prime. I'm sorry, it's Gedi Prime. It's where the Harkonnens are. It's not the planet Harkonnen. Tell me all about it. I'm a little distracted, right? When the waifu, the way she looks at me when she's educating me, okay? It's the way the waifu looks at me when she's educating me. It gets me a little distracted, all right? It gets me a little wound up, all right? Something about that educational stare, all right? Something about the way she wants to expand my horizons, all right? Something about the way she wants to increase my knowledge there, all right?
You are about to enter a world where the unexpected.
Many dangers exist on Arrakis.
The unknown.
An incredible secret has been kept on this planet.
And the unbelievable meet.
I see two great houses feuding.
Where kingdoms are built on earth that moves.
We have one sign the likes of which even God has never seen.
I love that quote, man. That is one of my favorite quotes. I've actually said it before in regards to Zook, you know. We've got Zook, the likes of which even God has never seen. It's such a descriptor.
And skies are filled with fire.
The prophecy which will cleanse the universe and bring us out of darkness.
Where a young warrior is called upon to free his people.
Yeah, this movie is based as fuck, Goo. That's right. Goo 3 says no, this movie is based. That's right. This movie is based as fuck. It's awesome. It's so good. Like, that's what I'm saying. I know some people think it's flawed and David Lynch doesn't like it, but I love it. I don't care. Like, I'm not trying to say that it's not flawed. I'll admit it. I like it regardless. I love this movie. And the books are awesome. There was a Sci-Fi Channel. I'm talking like back when Sci-Fi Channel was good, when it was spelled right. There was a Sci-Fi Channel TV miniseries that covered the same amount of the books that the movie covered, but it went a little bit further because the movie really only covers the first book, but I don't even think it got all the way to the end of the first book, if I remember correctly. It just sort of ends. But the miniseries goes to like the third book. It goes pretty far, and it's got some actors that you might recognize, like James McAvoy is in it. He plays one of the descendants. He plays, I think, Leto II, the one that ends up becoming the God Emperor. I don't want to give too much away if you guys haven't seen it, but yeah, really cool stuff. It's all based though, all of it. The books, the movies, the show, even the recent movies. I know a lot of stuff that comes out of modern Hollywood is shit, but and they're not perfect, far from it. There's in the first part 1. I don't know if I even saw part 2 yet. I think I did. Yeah, I did see part 2. Yeah, part 1, there was little bit of DEI, little bit. They didn't fuck with it too much. Part 2, I don't remember there being any, but they did kind of rush over some things. It was weird, the pacing of that movie. I remember not liking it because of the pacing. But yeah, I mean, it's still based. It's all good shit. I don't know. Sorry, I'm kind of geeking out. You'll have to forgive me, guys. I'm kind of geeking out. I know the numbers are dropping a little bit. I'm probably rambling on too much. I apologize. Dune is like one of my favorite things ever, so forgive me for that. I'm geeking.
A world that holds creation's greatest treasure.
He who controls the space controls the universe.
And greatest terrors. A world where the mighty.
This is genocide. The deliberate and systematic destruction of all life on Arrakis.
The mad.
I will kill him!
I will love you forever.
And the magical.
Father, the sleeper has awakened!
Will have their final battle.
Wait, I just realized that's Peter Cullen doing the narration. Optimus Prime, our boy Nemesis. I wonder if he thought Dune was boring.
show the slightest pity or mercy. Emperor, we come for you.
Dune, a spectacular journey through the wonders of space and the mysteries of time. From the boundaries of the incredible to the borders of the impossible. Now, Frank Herbert's widely read, talked about, and cherished masterpiece comes to the screen. Dino De Laurentiis presents Dune, a world beyond your experience, beyond your imagination.
Damn, like even the music was so epic. Like I love everything about it. We're gonna have to do a Discord watch party for David Lynch's Dune. I've got the special edition DVD. It's the one that's like metal bound. It comes in this metal case. It's crazy. And it's got all the different versions of the movie, the theatrical release, the quote unquote director's cut, which is just all the extra stuff like shoved in there. And then there was this weird, I believe it was a fan made, originally anyway, was a fan made edit where they took things from the quote unquote director's cut and better mixed it with the theatrical one. And it's like supposedly like the definitive version or whatever, but you got the metal version too? Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Is it on YouTube? The fan edit? Yeah, I don't know, but we're gonna watch it. Now, if that movie gets past copyright and I can do a movie night on Bacon Bits, then hell yeah. But if not, then we'll do a Discord watch party for sure. But I would love to watch that movie with you guys. I mean, even if we riff on it, like I said, I know it's a flawed movie. I don't care. I just think it would be really fun. Would enjoy it. All right, thank you. That was from Alchemy, man. Thank you for that one. Hell yeah, dude. So you guys are on fire every week. Every week you're on fire, but like so many good suggestions tonight, man. We've had some nightmare fuel. We had the coolest thing I've seen with that Bison Chun-Li fight. And then we got to watch the Dune trailer, man. Any excuse to watch the Dune trailer with the music and stuff, man. Good stuff. All right, next up from Joshua Cochran says, sorry if too meta. Oh man, I don't think there is such a thing. Let's see what you got.
I'm starting to sweat. Stop sweating. I've got to stop sweating. Oh, she looked at my hair.
Is that Nicolas Cage? Holy shit.
I just don't want to ruin it by making it a Hollywood thing. I don't want to cram in sex or guns or car chases or characters overcoming obstacles to succeed in the end. You know, the book isn't like that. Okay, we open with LaRoche.
He's like, look, I'm Nicolas Cage. You don't need any of those things. I just gotta zook out. Okay, just let me zook out. Let me be Nicolas Cage for 90 minutes. There's your movie. All right, you don't need any sex. You don't need any action. You don't need any of those things. Other movies need those things because they don't got me.
Okay, he says, I love to mutate plants. Okay, we show flowers and, okay, we have to have the court case. Okay, we show LaRoche. Okay, we open at the beginning of time. No, okay, we open with LaRoche driving into the swamp. Crazy white man. I feel very strongly about this. I've written myself into my screenplay. That's kind of weird, huh?
It's happening. It's happening. He's like, yes, I'm just going to write the Nicolas Cage movie.
Come on, sing with me.
I will be the movie. He's become self-aware.
People find love. People lose it.
I want to care about something passionately.
There it is. There it is. Roll credits. We dropped the title. Roll credits. The whole stream, the whole theme of the stream right there. Good stuff. Good stuff. I haven't seen this. I try to watch a lot of Nicolas Cage movies because I do find him entertaining, but I haven't seen this one. Somebody said, did you see Nicolas Cage? Was that Colco Artist? So did you see Nicolas Cage in Five Nights at Freddy's? Are you talking about that Willy's Wonderland? Is that what that movie is called? Willy's Wonderland, something like that. Basically, what it was though is basically Nick Cage and Five Nights at Freddy's. You're not wrong there. I don't think that was too meta though, Joshua. I think that was good. All right, next up, thank you for that one. Next up, we got from Mr. Castorhopper, Superman's early flight scenes explained. Kitty narrates. Yeah, I'm actually curious to see what this is. Let's find out.
Kirk Allen, the first actor to portray Superman's adventures on film.
It's exactly the Kitty voice. Like, what the fuck?
He appeared in 2 15-part movie serials. The first one was the 1948 Superman, in which he foiled the plans of the nefarious Spider Lady. Then in the 1950 follow-up entitled Atom Man vs. Superman, this marked the first time the superhero faced his arch-nemesis Lex Luthor in live.
Is this why Kitty has been shirking his duties? I think we figured it out, chat. I think we figured out why Kitty's been shirking his duties. You know, he hadn't been doing the whole part of me pantsu like he should be. I've seen a lot of waifu getting by. Pantsu intact. All right. I think this is what he's been up to. He got a second job. He's narrating Superman videos.
Live action. Kirk Allen's Superman costume perfectly adapted the design of its comic book counterpart except for the color scheme. The serial was filmed in black and white, so the production opted for a gray and brown costume which appears better in the format instead of Superman's usual colors of blue and red. Due to the limited budget and technical limitations of the time, the flight sequence of Kirk Allen's
Superman.
Superman
Tell me about the flying. I want to see the flying.
A peculiar characteristic of the mix of animated and live action footage is that Superman's takeoffs are almost always visible in the foreground, while his landings almost always occur behind objects. But even with such limitation, the serials were still tremendous financial success and made Kirk Allen famous. Allen also
That's okay. That's pretty awesome. I didn't know that. I didn't watch these old Superman shows, the black and white one. I watched some of the old cartoons that would come on because Cartoon Network used to play them like repeatedly late at night before Adult Swim existed and Toonami and all that. But I never saw this show. So that's actually really cool. And it's funny. I was complaining earlier, like, oh, live action and animation looks jank. And I mean, yeah, it does look a little jank, let's be honest. But for the time, that actually looked awesome. You know, pretty badass. All right, cool. Yeah, Kitty's freelancing though. What the fuck, man? Kitty freelancing? He's been working hard for 70 years. All right. So next up, we got another. Thank you, Castropper, for that one. Next up, we got another one from. Oh shit!
Sometimes you don't just go old school, but ancient class.
Oh, we're going way back with Loki Thorson there. Great as the power of George Washington. We're going way back. Thank you for that one, man. All right, next up, we actually have another one from Mr. Castropper. Says, I pity the fool that don't watch my cartoon. Think you guys know what this is going to be. I certainly do. Let's check it out.
Guess the mystery. On my show, the best show, Mr. T.
I like it. He's like, it's my show, the best show. Starts with a waifu, though. Not bad. I don't think that's how gravity works, but okay. Physics. Cartoon physics. Oh man. I barely remember Mr. T, the cartoon show that is. The whole like gymnast thing, you know? So every problem is going to be solved with backflips. Every problem. somehow will be solved using backflips. That's the power of the gymnast. We might have to watch some of that. I'm pretty sure the episodes can be played. I think I saw another channel playing it.
One more. Good thing they didn't make toys of the 3 seashells.
Oh no. Mobius with a ticket to ride on the BOOGA train there. And is it a good thing they never made toys of the 3 seashells? Because if they had, maybe they would explain how the fuck they work. Because I still don't know. Do you know? Do you know how? You don't know how to use the 3 seashells. No, you don't know how to use the 3 seashells. You know how to use them? I don't know. Maybe they would have explained it if they made a toy, instruction manual or something. I don't know. But thank you, Mr. Castropper, for the Mr. T cartoon. I've gotten suggested or requested or recommended, whatever. People have asked, hey, can you play some Mr. T? And I think I've seen other channels with it on YouTube, so it should be safe to upload. I'll give it a shot. Looks entertaining enough. Next up, we've got from Alchemy. It says, then as an older alchemist, I watched this not knowing it was an adaptation. Rules are, we do not talk about it though. Okay, I won't say a single peep. We're just gonna check it out.
I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
Why? How much can you know about yourself? You've never been in a fight.
Wait, let me start earlier. Like many of you, I was stuck.
You want me to deprioritize my current reports until you advise of a status upgrade?
Make these your primary action.
Didn't you get the memo?
I couldn't sleep.
No, you can't die from insomnia.
I'd flip through catalogs and wonder.
Gotta put in the new cover page on those TPS reports.
As a person. This is your life.
Gotta be putting the new cover page on those TPS reports.
I prayed for a different life.
Soap. I make and I sell soap.
And this is how I met Tyler Durden.
Come on, hit me before I lose my nerve. Ow! Hit me in the ear!
It was on the tip of everyone's tongue.
Can I be next?
We just gave it a name.
Gentlemen. Well,
I need to clip that. I need to clip that for a bacon ear reaction. The can I be next? You know, anytime a waifu tackles somebody and the chat is always full of all caps, me next. It should have been me. You know, I need to clip that just for a bacon ear reaction. Just the guy raising his hand. Can I be next?
welcome to Fight Club. The first rule of Fight Club is, wow, nice. You do not talk about Fight Club.
Is that your blood? Some of it, yeah.
Some of it.
After Fight Club,
I love
we all
that.
started
I love
seeing
that
things
response.
differently.
Some of it.
You're gonna have to keep me up all night.
And she ruined everything.
You're not into her, are you?
No, God, not at all.
Isn't this Helena Bonham Carter? This is like before anybody really knew who she was. Oh, let's go. We got a minute from the Gyat Fairy, Joshua Cochran. Let's go.
Apologizing to everyone in advance for this.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that at all. I don't like the sound of that at all, man. What the hell? Something that you got to apologize in advance for? Oh, no. And I thought the worst thing we were going to see tonight was the Police Academy. But yeah, you remember, I mean, she's kind of like a mainstream, whatever you want to call her, like well-known because she was in the Harry Potter movies. Bellatrix. Yeah, there you go, Warwicked. She was Bellatrix. But this was like years before that. And so nobody really knew who she was. And I remember thinking she was like this really interesting, like, oh, who is, but now it's like, man, I'm sick of seeing her. She's everywhere, I'm sick of seeing her, all those Harry Potter movies.
We've all been raised on television to believe that one day we'd all be millionaires and movie gods and rock stars, but we won't.
He had a plan. To what purpose? In Tyler we trusted.
We gotta take Fight Club up a notch. Each one of you has a homework assignment. You're gonna start a fight with a total stranger.
Joshua Cochran says, isn't she just the lady in things because she's boning Tim Burton? Yeah, I mean, I think they're married. I think she actually ended up marrying Tim Burton. But yeah, he did like what's that guy's name? Paul W.S. Anderson or whatever, the guy that did those Resident Evil movies. And he ended up marrying Mia Jovovich, and he put her in everything too. It's the same thing. same thing. So like, yeah, you end up seeing Helena Bonham Carter in almost every Tim Burton production after they got married, and you see Mia Jovovich in almost every Paul W.S. Anderson production after they got married. Yeah, it's the same thing. Kind of annoying. It is kind of annoying.
That's not necessary.
You're gonna lose.
That hurt.
The difference being Mia is hotter. Yeah, I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that.
You were looking for a way to change your life. You got it.
I'm stopping this.
It's already done, so shut up.
What kind of sick game are you playing? Oh my god.
I think Mia aged better as well. Like she still looks good, and like Helena Bonham Carter's starting to look a little rough there.
Kids.
This is too much.
In the end, you will thank me.
Wow!
If you could fight anyone, who would you fight?
Shatner. I'd fight William Shatner.
William Shatner. Gotta take him down in a round of Crossfire. Taking William Shatner into the Crossfire arena. He's had his eye on my stable for too long. Going down, shot. He's shot. All right. See, I don't know, man. I'm zooking out right now. We got to put Fight Club on the list for Discord watch party as well, man. We're just gonna make a huge list of movies that we can't watch on YouTube. We're gonna watch in there. Fight Club for sure. Listen here, shot. That's right, Mobius. Listen here, shot. All right, we got another one from Mr. Castorhopper. Says, yet another toy adapted into a cartoon. Well, this could be anything. This could be anything. There's so many. Let's see what it is.
To survive a cosmic storm that devastates their planet, the Protectons and Terracores are forced to transfer their essences into the huge, powerful bodies of Robotics. And once again, the ancient hostilities between the valiant Protectons and the evil Terracores erupt into violence, each side made stronger by an organic interface with human beings.
Who puts the future in your hands?
Robotics. Hell yeah, man. I remember Robotics. I think there are only like 3 episodes made, or maybe it was like a little like movie thing. I might be thinking of something else, but I'm pretty sure it was Robotics that only had a few episodes and never got any more because, yeah, it looks kind of cool, but it's not that great. You know what it is similar to? Is Starcom. Do you guys remember Starcom? We watched it on this channel like months and months ago before all the copyright strike stuff started happening and taking down all the shows. But Starcom was like, you know, it looked really cool. It had nice animation, but the gimmick was pretty lackluster because it was just magnets. You know, it was just spaceships with magnets. And the story wasn't really deep enough or compelling enough. There were no characters that were compelling enough to really keep it going or keep you interested for very long. It was more just like, ooh, this looks really nice. I like even the music was nice, and I like watching the battle scenes and stuff, but it was kind of like, yeah, no wonder Starcom only got 13 episodes. Well, Robotics was like that, but almost, I don't know if worse is the right word, but it was even more like there's just not what's the word I'm looking for? There's no like meat and potatoes. There's nothing there. You know, there's nothing there. There's not much to it. So yeah, it didn't hang on for very long. But it had a cool, I like the Robotics. I like that little song though. So thank you for that one, Mr. Castropper. That's another one that gets forgotten about a lot, but like I said, I think it only had like 3 episodes. Substance. There's the word, substance. There you go. Tavern's Pool, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. I needed a Professor Xavier moment, dude. I'm zooking out a lot tonight. You know, I'm probably having a little too many brain hiccups there. All right. We got another one from Mr. Castorhopper. Says, one more cartoon commercial for toys. And again, could be anything. This one could be anything. Let's find out. Oh, the old school Hanna-Barbera logo. I used to love it. mighty GoBots. Let's go. We got a visit from the Gyat Fairy.
Sometimes when an adaptation adds a character, it improves the source material.
Ooh, I wonder what that is. I wonder. That's true. That's true. Sometimes they do. They add characters that weren't in the source material, and it improves it. It's like a character that was made better or made the show better for it. I'm wondering what that is. We'll find out. We'll find out. But yeah, isn't this the show? Isn't this the show that cost us the Mighty Orbots? I mean, I was kind of joking around at the beginning, like, go, mighty GoBots, but like, didn't this show or this franchise, this property, the toy line, I think it was the toy line more specifically than the show, but didn't this cost us Mighty Orbots? I shouldn't be singing along. I shouldn't be jamming with this. Challenge of the GoBots. You owe us 2 booty bots, twins. Bo and Boo. They are missing. Thanks to the GoBots, man. I can't believe it. But yeah, that was another toy line turned into a cartoon. And I think it actually predates the Transformers, at least the toy line. I don't know about the cartoon, but I think the toy line just barely predated the Transformers, which is why the whole thing with the Mighty Orbots, because it was like Tonka was the company, I think, that owned them. And then Takara made the deal with Hasbro, and they came in and sort of swept up all the character designs, and Tonka got pissed off about it. I don't know the whole story, but I'm just salty. I'm salty about Bo and Boo. We only got like 13 episodes. I'm salty we didn't get more. Anyway, Diaclone. That's what it was. Diaclone, man. I'm zooking out tonight, guys. All right, next up, thank you for that one, Mr. Castrohopper. That was back to back right there. We had 2 good ones right there. Next one we got from Alchemy says, on the road of an alchemist Mintet, I knew I had to do my part. Do not read this. This adaptation is much better. Would you like to know more? Actually, yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Do not read it. Just watch the movie. If you know, you know.
In every age, there is a cause worth fighting for. But in the future, the greatest threat to our survival will not be man at all.
Hey, kid, what's going on? It's war! We're going to war!
Now the youth of tomorrow must travel.
Are you
across
doing
the
your part,
stars
chat?
to defend
Are you
our
doing your
world.
part?
We are a generation commanded by fate to defend humankind.
Everyone fights, no one quits.
We are going in with first wave. You smash the entire area. You kill anything that has more than 2 legs. You get me? We get you, sir.
Castrohopper says with 3 walls Denise
more
Richards.
devastating than any ever imagined.
This was Denise Richards in her prime.
Incoming!
Mayday, this is Roughneck 2.
We're under attack, sir. We need retrieval now.
Someone made a damn mistake.
The bugs laid a trap for us, didn't they?
TriStar Pictures takes you to the front lines of the next frontier.
Kill them all!
Starship Troopers.
Man, what a great movie. What a great movie. Yeah, don't read the source material. This is one of those rare instances maybe the only, I don't know. I'm trying to think of another instance where the movie adaptation, because it happens a lot. It's a common occurrence that movie adaptations change a lot from the source material, especially if it was just a novel, just a book, you know, with no previous visual representation, no comic book, no cartoon, nothing for them to base what stuff looks like or sounds like on, right? So if it was from novel to movie, so many things would be changed or left out or whatever. That's common. But usually most people would say, oh, the book is better, or they left out this or that they shouldn't have, or whatever. Starship Troopers, though, is like the opposite. It made all the stuff that it changed and all the things that it left out or quote unquote got wrong or whatever is like better. It's all for the better. It's what makes the movie so good. So yeah, so I don't know. It's weird. Weird occurrence. One of those, we'll probably never get another movie like this again, but highly recommend. There's another one for the list, guys. I think that's another one for the Discord watch party list. Starship Troopers. I don't know a single Baconeer that would not like this movie or doesn't like this movie. I'm sure you guys have all already seen it. But if you haven't, you need to see it. So yeah, we definitely are putting this one on the watch list. Everyone fights. Nobody quits. That's right, Pendragon. That's right, man. We're all fighting. All the Baconeers. Everyone wrangles. No one quits. We're getting our waifus tonight. That's right, Baconeers. That's right. Do you want to wrangle forever? All right, next up, we got one from Crossfire. Says, if we are talking about adaptations, then we must bring up the greatest movie adaptation of a comic book ever. Whoa, that's a lofty title there that you're giving. I wonder what this is. I'm gonna guess before I click on this. I'm gonna guess that it's the Ninja Turtles movie. That's what I'm gonna say. Let's go. Let's go.
But you never believed they were real because you never actually seen them until now.
Just what is going on out there, April?
They're mean.
Hey, what are you, some sort of punker? God, I hate punkers.
Crumpet, you gotta know. I'm sorry, Cricket, not Crumpet. Cricket, you gotta know what a crumpet is to understand cricket.
Especially bald ones with green makeup.
They're green.
What the heck was that?
Look like sort of a big turtle in a trench coat.
And they're on the screen.
God, I love being a turtle!
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Prepare to be shell-shocked.
Turtles. Hell yeah, man. You know what's crazy is that at the time, you know, as a young Bacon bit, when this movie came out, I was a fan of the cartoon show. So I'm going to this movie thinking that it's going to be like the cartoon show. And while it certainly had similarities, they were wearing the same color bandanas and had their personalities and stuff. I had no idea at the time that it was actually much more of an adaptation of the comic book than of the cartoon show. It only borrowed a little bit, like I mentioned, the personalities and stuff, but the story elements, especially Shredder, really the whole relationship between Splinter and Shredder was purely out of the comic book, and that rooftop fight at the end was right out of the comic book as well. So yeah, it was much more of an adaptation of the comic book than of the cartoon. And I've always, like, growing up, because I always just thought of it as a cartoon movie because I just knew of the cartoon at the time. I was a fan at the time. I was a little Bacon bit. I didn't know any better. So I always considered it a quote unquote cartoon adaptation movie. But yeah, it's actually a comic adaptation movie. And I will agree that it's the best comic adaptation. Not that there aren't other good ones. Obviously, there are other good ones out there, but I do agree that this one's the best. So thank you for that one. That was from Crossfire. Thank you for that one, Crossfire. And I kind of figured somebody would suggest that one tonight, which is why I didn't really focus on anything Ninja Turtles related, is because that when it comes to adaptations, that they're like the king. They're, you know, that franchise is like the king. They've been adapted to everything, you know, started out as a comic into cartoon, toy line, movies, video games, and then back to, they had the movie adapted like back into a show. The Next Mutation was like that, I think. And then the comic was doing that too. It was like, you know, Marvel does that now where the comic imitates the MCU. Yeah, it was crazy, man. I figured you guys would put that in there. So hell yeah, good stuff. Thank you for that one, Crossfire. Next up, we got one from Taverns Pool. Says, if any of you forgot that we were going to watch this in November, prepare to be reminded. And this one, I'm like, oh, what is this? It's like, all right, yeah, I guess, you know, if it's on the list to watch, I shouldn't be too nervous, but he says it so forebodingly.
Enter the world of Town.
Oh yeah, Warriors.
Let's go. Battle the evil warlord.
Yeah, get ready for Jank.
Seize the power. Fight the forces of darkness.
Root to the rescue!
Be a warrior of virtue. The Ruse have arrived.
The Ruse have arrived. Oh, that doesn't even sound cool, even with the announcer guy, you know, trying to make you. The Ruse have arrived. Oh man, so it's gonna be so jank. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. The cheese must flow. Rue power. Yeah, Taverns Full. Rue power, dude. The Warriors of Virtue. The cheese must flow. We are definitely watching this month. Hell yeah. Was this pulled out of Tank Girl or something? Yeah, I know, Bernard. That's what the first time I saw it, like before they said what it was, and I just saw the kangaroo things. That's what I thought Tank Girl, because those were like nightmare fuel creatures, those kangaroo creatures in Tank Girl. Didn't she bone one of them? Didn't she end up banging one of the kangaroo creatures? Am I like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm remembering that wrong. Fucking Tank Girl is a weird movie. But anyway, Warrior, you know, Bernard says, yep, she did. Oh shit. Yeah. The Booga and the Wooga, the post-wrangle activities with the Rue power, man. She had the Rue power going on in Tank Girl. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. All right. But yeah, no, we're going to have to watch Warriors of Virtue. It's ruined forever. Oh man, it's ruined. Never look at these kangaroo creatures the same. Oh man, I might have to splice in that Tank Girl scene in the middle of Warriors of Virtue. Like you won't even know it's coming. It's just like all of a sudden it's Tank Girl and a kangaroo creature. Booga booga and wooga wooga. It's like, well, I don't remember this in Warriors of Virtue. What the fuck? But yeah, no, so we're gonna watch this in November for sure. This is gonna be fun. The cheese is gonna flow for sure. I can't wait. Hell yeah. Thank you for the reminder, Taverns Pull. Thank you for the reminder on that one. All right. Next up, we got one from Mr. Castropper. Another one here says, this is the U.S. Spider-Man TV show from the 70s starring Tucker Carlson as Peter Parker. I don't know. Are you joking? Is this for real? Like, what's going on here? Let's see what this is all about. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. I think I remember seeing videotapes of this in the video store. Whoa, that does look like that does look like Tucker Carlson. Look at him. What? If only he was wearing the bow tie. If they had the bow tie. Yeah, that's slap. Is that supposed to be J. Jonah Jameson right there? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Who the hell is this? I'm assuming it's Betty, because Betty worked as a receptionist at the Daily Bugle. They were doing DEI in the 70s? The fuck? Yeah, Black Betty, Bam Lamb. Now, who's this supposed to be? Mary Jane, but not redheaded? Gwen Stacy, but not blonde? She looks more like Betty. She actually looks exactly like Betty did in the comic and the cartoon. That hairstyle, this looks exactly like, this is Betty. The fuck? That's MJ? That's Simply Steve says MJ. Is that MJ? Yeah, I didn't think MJ was in the comics by now. Wasn't Gwen Stacy still the main squeeze? Or maybe it was like some other, I think he had like some other girl in between, because, you know, of course, we all know what happened to Gwen Stacy. But MJ, she doesn't come around until it was either like late 70s or early 80s. She's mainly a 90s waifu. Like, she was the main waifu all throughout the 90s. Like, I'm pretty sure did they get married, or they were gonna get married or something? I know she was like always his love interest in like every book in the 90s. MJ was in the late 60s. Really? She was around that long? Oh man, I thought she came around in the 70s. But she wasn't a love interest back then, was she? I mean, I'm not talking about her first appearance. I'm talking about when she became a love interest. Because like, she wasn't a love interest originally. Originally it was like Gwen Stacy. There was Betty or Betsy or Betty, whatever her name is. There were a couple others before MJ that Peter Parker was interested in. Of course, Felicia Hardy was around too, but I think Felicia Hardy also was a little later on. She was around the same time as MJ, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I'm not a Spider-Man expert. Betty Brant. Yeah, that's her name. Betty Brant, man. They love alliteration with their names, man, in comic books. But yeah, the 70s Spider-Man show, I kind of forget about it. I always think of Spider-Man from the 70s, you know, if I'm thinking of old school live action Spider-Man. But I forgot that, yeah, there was the American one. And I remember seeing videotapes for it in the video store. I had no idea, because I was a comic book fan as a kid, and I had no idea. It was before my time. So I'm just seeing this videotape with live action Spider-Man, and it looked pretty jank. You saw the trailer just now, but even like as a kid, I could kind of tell on the pictures on the video box that it's like, yeah, this looks kind of jank, but I still wanted to see it just because it was like, yeah, it's Spider-Man. But never got to, because, you know, we had to rent stuff that the rest of the family was interested in, and nobody else wanted to watch the janky looking Spider-Man. So, oh man, Tucker Carlson, that's funny. All right, next up from Token Robot, we've got one that says, make car commercials great again. Oh, buddy, is this going to be an old school car commercial? Something that will remind us?
The man with the wild new 67 Sports Barracuda has a lot going for him. He's got a car with the irresistible look, the irresistible feel of a European sports car. And the beauty isn't only skin deep. Barracuda has plenty of V8 muscle to back it up. Wild attraction number 2, Barracuda Hardtop, America's lowest price sports car. Yet it can be made as personal as you want it.
He said the way he looked at it like, why are you behind the wheel? What are you doing behind the steering wheel? Who lets you drive? Who gave you the keys?
Want it. Take a 67 Barracuda for a test drive. You won't be disappointed.
Plymouth is out to win you over this year.
Man, yeah, no kidding. Car commercials make them great again. Wooga wooga booga booga. Yeah, the Osborne watermark there is kind of funny. Just talking about Spider-Man.
Follow your heart, see your Plymouth dealer today.
Whoa, calm down. Holy shit, dude. Did she just, was that a sploosh?
Oh, your heart, see your Plymouth dealer today.
Swing, swing.
Sploosh. Man, that's a waifu that loves her Plymouth car, man. All right, let's go. Thank you for that one, Token Robot. Next up from Loki Thorson, it says, sometimes you don't just go old school, but ancient class. Let's go. Let's see what you got. Oh, hell yeah. Is this one of the ones that Ray Harryhausen did the stop motion creature effects? Show us some monsters. Holy shit, look at the jank. Oh, I love it.
Turn back, Jason. We're trapped.
Yeah, the one with the skeletons. Yeah.
A classic story of an epic voyage that has been told and retold.
Hail
in the birth of
Poseidon.
Western civilization, now presented on the screen for the first time.
Who disrupts my bath?
And your backs break.
Jason and his band of Argonauts, the mightiest warriors the world of adventure has ever known, in search of the fabulous magic golden fleece.
Where will you find this?
I love the fabulous golden fleece.
I have heard there is a tree at the end of the world, with a fleece of gold hanging in its branches.
Here is the magnificent excitement of that legendary time when men like gods and gods like men lived and loved violently. Todd Armstrong and Nancy Kovac portray the classic lovers. Jason, the man
Waifu.
who challenges the gods. Medea, who...
My goodness. This is classic beauty right here. Classic. They don't make waifus like this anymore.
Betrays a kingdom for love. Acastus, driven by a lust for power. Hera, goddess and woman, who defies the might of...
Goddess and woman. Behold, the woman. See her in her wily ways.
Hera, goddess and woman.
Goddess and woman. Oh, she is an unknown creature to us.
Who defies the might of Zeus, king of the gods, who unleashes his fury at rebellious mortals. The Argonauts, caught in...
Is that Pussy Galore? And I know that sounds like weird to say that. But you know what I'm talking from James Bond. Is that Pussy Galore?
the clutches of the towering bronze...
Well, yeah, was that Talos? I am bronze.
Giant Talos.
The goddess Jayla.
The Argonauts, battling vulturous harpies.
She was the first to go. She created the just like a woman.
Jason, threatened by the seven-headed Hydra.
Hell yeah. Claymation monsters. Waifus. Dancing waifus. This movie has it all.
Jason, battling the army of skeletons.
Kill them all!
One man defying a universe of mortal and immortal dangers. Jason
Yeah, it's Spinal from Killer Instinct.
A search that became a legend.
Skeleton Warriors. I mean, I know it might look janky and cheesy, but this is pretty impressive. Those effects are actually like really impressive for the time. In my opinion, they still hold up. Like I would rather look at that than look at CGI, especially janky CGI. I mean, like, it's janky CGI is good for a laugh. But when you watch some of those like late 90s, early 2000s where they were just putting CGI in everything, like they just wanted to use it for all the special effects, even stuff that you didn't even really need it for. They were just like putting it in there because it was a new tech and they just want to do it. But it looks so shit and it definitely doesn't hold up. And so yeah, sometimes it's fun to laugh at, whatever, but it's not pleasant to look at, you know what I mean? Whereas these old effects, they might kind of make you chuckle from time to time, but for the most part, they're still very pleasant to look at. And in some cases actually are like impressive. Like they look cool. Like, damn, how did they do that? Because it's such an old technique that isn't really used anymore. So nobody, it's like, shit, how did they even do that? So yeah, I much prefer those old like claymation monsters and stuff. I think it looks cool. And yeah, like you guys were saying, I saw some comments in the chat. Another one for the list. Another Discord watch party. You guys know it. You already know. All right. Let's see. I think I lost my spot. Hold on. Oh shit. I lost my spot. That was from Loki Thorson. Thank you for that one, Loki. Sorry about that. I lost my spot for a second there. Thank you, Loki Thorson. All right. Next up, we got one from Mobius One. It says one more. Good thing they didn't make toys of the 3 seashells. Okay, so I'm assuming this is Demolition Man, but like, what about the 3 seashells?
In the future, you have to defrost a cop to put a criminal on ice. Sylvester Stallone is John Spartan, the Demolition Man, the toughest cop in the 21st century. But Wesley Snipes is cold-blooded.
No, wait, oh no! Oh no! Look what they did to his face, man. No. Oh.
This cold-blooded Simon Phoenix.
Simon says freeze! Now fry like a chicken.
But Demolition Man always keeps his cool.
Hey,
Is that Tony J? Tony J doing the narration there?
you didn't say Simon says.
The future isn't big enough for the both of them. Demolition Man, Figures and Bowler Jet each sold separately, new from Mattel.
Megabyte doing the narration there. I either forgot or just did not know that they made toys for Demolition Man. Did not know that. Okay, now they really, what the hell, no 3 seashells? I don't know how to use the 3 seashells. All right, thank you, Mobius One, for that one. Next up from Joshua Cochran says, apologizing to everyone in advance for this. I'm worried. I'm worried now. What do you got? We got a movie trailer. Okay. Can't be that bad. Not a red band.
In an ancient time, Earth was nearly destroyed.
How am I supposed to
Not by man, but by gods from the sky.
Oh, shit.
7 mystics banded together to fight the invaders. They created the Dragon Balls.
No!
Now the signs have appeared again. The evil has returned. Only one
evil has returned. I thought I purged this from my memory.
This threat.
I'm not ready for this.
Holy shit, it's worse than I remember.
With this Dragon Ball, I take my vengeance upon the Earth.
We have to find the Dragon Balls before the eclipse. Let's go. We'll go, but we go together.
It's burning my eye. My eye.
Cool.
This spring,
Not the Dragon
the
Ball
battle
evolution.
for our world
It's in my eye.
will be.
All right, that part wasn't so bad.
Begin.
Is this when Goku learns airbending?
Dragon Ball Evolution.
What happened? What happened? Isn't there like a story behind this movie as to why it was such an utter train wreck? The yams are out there. But wasn't there some story? It was like either the people involved had no idea about the source material, or it was made as like a tax write-off and they didn't give two shits about the source material. It was something. I remember there was like some story behind it as to why it came out so utterly horrible. I just don't remember. But at least I wasn't. I thought, you know, I've seen worse cringe. I've seen worse cringe. So all right, not too bad, Joshua. You're all right. You're all right. But no, thank you for that one, man. Okay, next up from Painting and Rambling, we got one that says sometimes when an adaptation adds a character, it improves the source material. Now I wonder what you're referring to, because I have an idea. Oh shit. It's not who I thought you were. I thought you were talking about Harley Quinn, because Harley Quinn is actually not in the comics. She was created in the cartoon. I thought you were going to be talking about. Yeah, Tavern's Pool said Harley Quinn too. You see, you thought like I was thinking. Yeah, no, but this is even better.
The tablet.
Because it's relevant to the channel. Holy shit, lift with your knees. Look, I love to watch you lift with your back, but lift with your knees, waifu. You're going to throw something out. My goodness, waifu. You're going to throw your back out. Lift with your knee. You know, love to watch you try, but I don't want to see you get hurt. Is she gonna get wrangled? She's gonna get wrangled, isn't she?
You look like you could use a good
Oh goodness, wooga wooga booga booga. What's going on here?
time. Well, it was wonderful seeing you again.
Security out at the estate. The tablet will be safer at my museum.
There are the thieves, Ramon de la Porta and Tiger Lucy. Right, I'm a cat burglar. Meow.
Damn, we got waifu wars going on. We got yams out. You know, she cleans up nicely. I like how she keeps the face paint on while she's, you know, she's all dressed up, pearl necklace and everything, but still has got the warrior face paint. What a waifu. What a waifu.
Yes, poor demented girl.
Move it, jungle girl. You're going.
I'll be able to rid myself of you all.
Wrangled again.
What is going on, Tan?
Hurt her.
Wrangled again. I'm telling you guys, she's going for the record.
I'm getting you out of here. Did you? Now, move.
When I have.
Is this just a mix of her getting wrangled? Is that all this is, like a mega cut?
Everything I could ever want right here. Now, come along, my dear little shaman.
The wrangle
We've got so much
supercut?
to discuss.
Let her go.
Getting a little
Shaman
handsy
now
there.
belongs to me.
Little grapey there. Oh, wrangle. Tangle. Waifu on waifu again. Look, holy shit, framing there. Waifu on waifu wrangling, man. It's happening a lot. It's increase. It's on the rise.
Your knockout mask seems to have tamed the wild girl. Get here, just to make sure that everything goes according to plan.
Kins, this is the last stone.
Thank you, Lou. This ugly disguise. I'm more handsome like this. Don't you agree?
Oh no, not the chloroform wrangle. Oh no, this guy, he's not. I don't like this guy. You know, he's using all the wrong methods here.
Stop him!
Not the
all the
chloroform
primal
wrangle.
stones, and your little shaman is my prisoner as well.
Don't you touch her.
Yeah, that's low tier wrangling. Exactly, 46 Savage. That's low tier wrangling. That's Cosby tier wrangling. Cosby tier. All right, no. Thank you. That was indeed a very good example of when the character that's added may not be from the source material, but actually improves the material that she's from. Now, is that the last one? I think that might have actually been the most recent one. Let me go back to the dashboard here. I might have to refresh. I feel like there were others that came after that one, but it's showing that as the last one here on. Yeah, that's it. Okay. All right. I think that's it. I think that was the last one. I don't know. That was a big, we had a long list of submissions here tonight. A lot of super chats. Thank you for the support. Massive support from the Baconeers. Holy shit. Massive support from the Baconeers. I thought there might have been more, but I think that was it. If somebody feels like I missed their super chat, ping me right now. Now's your chance. Ping me if you feel like I missed a submission there, because it certainly was not done on purpose. But it seems like Stream Elements the past couple weeks, it's been weird where a lot of them come in, especially with the channel surfing, because a lot of separate super chats come in on that, and it seems to like bury them. I don't know what's up with that. I need to figure out a way to keep the list refreshed without it burying anything. In all fairness, it's been going on for 3.5 hours. Has it really? Holy shit, Tavern's Pole. Are you serious, man? This stream's been going on for 3.5 hours? Time has flown by. Whoa. Okay. Well, then that must be it. Holy shit. That's a long stream. All right. Hell yeah, man. Thank you guys for all the support. We had a lot of awesome submission. You guys have been on fire. The streak continues. You guys have been on fire for like every stream for weeks and weeks and weeks, months going on now, probably. It seems like with all the submissions that we've been getting, the comments in the chat, you guys are just the best. So thank you so much to everyone who's been here tonight, taking the time to surfs up with the Baconeers, man. Channel surfing with the Baconeers. These streams have been a lot of fun. So thank you to everyone for being here. Thank you to everyone who supported tonight. Helps keep the station in orbit. Bloodwork, man. Special shouts out to Bloodwork. Holy shit. Stream boss. Big stream boss. It was an error, but he said, hey, it's all good. So holy shit, man. Thank you. If you change your mind, dude, hit me up in the after the stream. I don't want to feel like you're locked into that. If it was just since it was, it's not an if, it was. I understand that it was just a mistake, but you're fucking awesome for saying it's all good though. Holy shit. So thank you. All hail. But thank you to everyone. Great submissions tonight. Like I said, you guys have been on fire. Great submissions tonight. What were you guys' favorite? What was your guys' favorite? I think my favorite has got to be the Bison Chun-Li fight. It had the perfect balance of Zook and jank and cheese, and it was still kind of awesome. The random wire work. I have no idea what it was for, really. But I think that was my personal favorite. What was your guys' favorite? What was your guys' favorite moment? There was a lot. We had a lot of good stuff. Here. I don't know. What was your guys' favorite? But yeah, I think for me it was the Chun-Li versus Bison. What were some other good ones, man? And then Sakura shows up. That's right. Sakura shows up at the end. Of course, getting to watch the Dune trailer. I always love watching the Dune trailer. Warriors of Virtue. That's going to be fun. Warriors of Virtue is going to be fun. We got a lot of movies to add to the Discord watch party list. We're going to have a long list here at the end of the night when I go update that. The Bloodwork incident. Yeah, the Bloodwork incident itself. Scott Boudreau. Yeah, that was a good moment for sure. That might be my favorite moment now that you mention it. If that's going to stand as its own event, the Bloodwork event, Alchemy. Yeah, you know what? Since that's its own event, I'm going to say, the Bloodwork event for sure. That's awesome. Hell yeah. No, you guys are great. I really enjoy everyone hanging out, just taking your time to spend the evening with the Baconeers, zooking out with the Bim Bams and the Flum Bums here. It's always a fun time. You guys make it awesome. Thank you so much. Keeping the station in orbit to everybody who supported here with the super chat, and of course that's going to unlock a lot of pinups. Man, I'm gonna be hiring extra work from Kraken and Odacat and Master Godai. Everybody, they're gonna get bonus work. Bonus work. So yeah, Friday's going to be good. Oh guys, holy shit. Friday's going to be a really good show. We've got a lot of cartoons. I enjoyed this past Saturday's lineup. I mean, the past couple Saturdays have been good lineups, but like the Saturday before was really good. This last one's been really good. And we've actually got a lot of good stuff to A-log with the cartoons. So we'll have some good memes. And then with the pinups for Friday, you're really going to enjoy the pinups for Friday because we've got the aftermath of the Halloween costume contest. Did all the other waifus, are they graceful? Do they lose gracefully? I don't know. We're going to find out. We got the aftermath of the Halloween costume contest on Friday. So yeah, Friday's going to be a fun show. It's going to be good. So hope to see you there for that. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream here. That's all we got here for tonight. I'll give you a quick review. We unlocked the pinups. Speaking of pinups, we unlocked the pinups tonight. 2 of them. We got one from Odacat here. We got Kay taking it back to the 80s. That's what we're doing here. We're taking it back to the 80s. So we got Kay with the fashion. Cake is about here. But then, of course, we also had Hannah dressed up as Slash, a new waifu that we discovered tonight with the heavy metal Matrix. What is it? Geomatrix? I don't even know. Some janky video game on the Dreamcast that is apparently based on heavy metal. I don't know. But we got Hannah dressed up as Slash, one of the new waifus from that game. You know, she's still keeping Halloween going. And then, of course, we got Cake. More like cake, I think is what we should call it there. Let's go. So those are the pinups that you guys unlocked for tonight. So hope you enjoyed that. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Orbital Bacon Bits, because we're going to be watching Return of the Killer Tomatoes. And you may think, wait a minute, isn't that a sequel? What happened to the first one? Don't worry, you don't need to see the first one. The second one's a lot better. It's actually got all the characters that you are familiar with from the cartoon, but it's a little more geared towards adults. In fact, shouldn't we have that as a moment of zen here? Let's have the Terra clip as our moment of zen. What do you guys think? I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna set the video here, right there. All right, we'll get that queued up, and that'll be our moment of zen. But yeah, we've got Terra definitely stepping it up. You know, she was already a top waifu, tomato waifu, top waifu here on the orbital station, and she's stepping up her game. She is now perfection. As you guys saw in the clip, I'll play it again here for the moment of zen, but be sure to tune in because this is just one clip. You got to see all the other stuff that happens. This is a crazy ass movie. It's a lot of fun. It's actually, you know, the comedy is like right up our alley. So I think you guys will enjoy it. So be sure to tune in. That's on Orbital Bacon Bits, the second channel, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I'll be back here on the main channel Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for sterner stuff. And like I said, you guys don't want to miss out on that. We have a good show lined up for you there and lots of pinups. You're going to really want to see the Halloween costume contest, Fallout, Aftermath. I don't know. There's a couple of ways to describe it, but we'll find out on Friday. So hope to see you guys there for that. And then, of course, we got all the usual schedule of craziness for Saturday with the Saturday morning cartoons and anime grindhouse. So talk about all that more on Friday. But until then, guys, have a good rest of your night. I know it's getting late. Holy shit, this is crazy. I can't believe we went 3.5 hours. It's been a fun stream. Be sure to like up the stream. If you enjoyed the madness, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Leave you with a moment of zen. Until then, guys, stay awesome, stay based, and God bless you all. Here is your moment of zen.
It's just fooling. You surprised me.
Do you want to make love?
I want. Here, just have a seat. You look a little tired.
Would you rather I cleaned up?
No, that's fine. I'll do that later. See, I work here.
You wish sex now?
Yes. No. Let me get you a towel.
Shall I cook you something?
No, thank you.
How about a blowjob? Maybe iron your pants.
No!
All right, that's the show, guys. Have a good night. And remember,
until all is one.
Yes, until all is one.
Thank you for visiting me. It's been real.